and welcome to the Cracker Barrel podcast. We're immediately brought in by Jake attempting to DDoS us. That's awesome. Or get us what's the
DDoS
word?
attack? What is this? Overwatch 2?
DMCA.
DMCA'd, yeah. I think that'd be really good. I think that's a good way to promote the channels. Just get DMCA'd.
DMCA is not the YMCA that I was looking forward to.
Yeah. I mean, if
Well,
you
Clark,
sing the
when you-
YMCA, we will get DMCA'd. But that's just sort
Clark,
of how
Clark,
it
you're the one.
is.
Clark, you're the one that was saying
make
3,
you
2, 1, let's
stay.
go, and I immediately started like
Where's
partying.
your
Your
heart?
heart,
But where's
All right.
your heart?
but
And that's when
And
we
I
got
know.
canceled.
And there goes the podcast. There goes everything we've built.
To change that part.
Everything we've built.
Change that part. To change.
Oh hey, if you guys want to do if you guys want to do a little audience participation here, you can look ahead and see what
Sing along at home on the YouTube
the
clip.
recap for this week is.
Yo, this week's recap is.
You can see it before it's even said.
God damn.
Look at that
That's like
before
right
it's
in the
Look
moment.
at that.
before it's even said. The people don't even know about it yet.
The people know about it now.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably move chat over to the left underneath the names. Whatever. We'll fuck around with that at some point. All right. Well, when Smitesh decides to show up,
Put a box.
and come back.
Look. Don't mind me. I'm laughing at myself.
Many light nights that cast a shadow.
Eddie said.
Oh, that's so weird. What
This edition
happened?
is
What happened to
Sinalong.
Eddie? That's so weird. What a weird thing that has happened.
No, I think
You
he
can
muted
still
you in
hear
the he muted you in on stream. He on stream muted you.
Oh,
he's
can you
been
still
muted.
hear him?
Yeah, he's
I
talking.
can.
Oh yeah, no, I can't hear him. I muted him. All right, I can.
Oh.
Forcefully muted him.
Oh no, it's server mute. That's the funny one. All right.
Yeah,
There we go.
server mute's the funny
Next
one.
time.
Okay.
Next time.
Are we just literally waiting for Mitesh?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yes.
Oh,
usual.
look who's
Oh.
back. All right. So, Mitesh, welcome
outta
in.
here.
You,
It's
of
not
course,
you.
are your first guest
Welcome
here
our special guest.
on the
apologize.
Cracker Barrel podcast. Good.
Yeah,
you
you
should
should be
already be
sorry.
apologizing. That's a good start to the podcast. So, first things first, go on Twitch.
Yep, already there.
Go to
The underscore
this
CB
link.
underscore podcast.
I'll put it in
Yep.
regular general here.
Just so our regular listeners know, we were
Yeah.
supposed to have Mitesh on several episodes ago, but due
Correct.
to
Bro, you mean
foreseen
literally last week?
circumstances,
Yeah, totally foreseen circumstances might we add.
Apologize for that as well. Something came up last minute.
3 times.
3 times. Whoa, no, it was just the one
Three
time.
times, three times, three times.
There's a
4
recap.
times.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa, look, you can see the recap ahead of the recap. I haven't even said it yet, dude. It sees the future. It's so weird. It knows what I'm going to say in a slightly shortened form. That's wild.
That's wild.
All right, is everyone ready?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Oh fuck, I forgot to run the opening. Here we go.
Hey, how dare you?
You read Mitesh the opening?
And I did not.
Stuff like that.
Hey, that's not updated. I'm a level 3 warlock now. You fuck.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking change your shit later. Look, I was determining whether or not I was gonna put Barris in the opening.
No!
Barris can never be in the opening. Not until Barris is in the party.
Man, I'd
Yeah.
rather
Well, no,
Barris
Barris is in the party. The
fired.
people voted. We listened.
I'd rather see
Did
Hundo.
I need that
I'd rather see Hundo in the opening.
Tundo.
No,
Tundo
fuck
is a
Hundo.
true member.
True member of the
No.
party. All right. So, picking up for where we left off last session, the party completed their discreet mission for Barris by retrieving a cold stone beneath the city of Elam, which was guarded by a dastardly beholder. Their task has fully cleared their names of their assault charge, once more allowing them to roam freely through the city. The group now looks eastwards towards Wilkinson, where both their future and past await. You are now
Good
all
wait.
standing outside of the practitioner's hideaway magic shop It is starting to get into evening. Shops will begin to close soon, and
I
you
would
may
like
want
to buy a
find...
weapon, sir.
All right. Would anybody else like to do anything else for this evening before you take your rest?
Well,
Oh,
I had been meaning to meet with Godfrey, but I don't know if I won't do that tomorrow.
probably tomorrow.
Best do it
Dingo
before we
says as you say
we
that
should
loud.
probably tomorrow as well. We should probably get supplies for the cart and make sure
Harold is okay.
our crab is fed.
Let's check on Harold. I want to check
Harold
on
needs to be.
Harold.
We need to get Harold feed or whatever the hell giant crabs eat.
Harold feed.
I will ask
Specific
Harold
brand.
what Harold truly desires, but first I must buy a weapon.
All right. Would anybody else like to go to the blacksmith while we are heading out there?
No, I got what I need, and also I don't have any money anymore.
I should look at my money.
We're at the spell.
Okay, I have enough money
or
for
at
what I
the-
want to buy.
All right. So we'll just say you all just sort of wander there around at the same time, sort of on the way back towards the wall and towards the inn that you stayed at your first night here. It is the Blood and Bone Blacksmithery. It looks like they are cleaning up for just about closing up for the night, standing just sort of sweeping up gently all these scraps and shards of metal is a little elder halfling. He looks up to you and says, "Yes, you want to buy."
Yes, a hand crossbow, sir. One with a steel bow, perhaps. Quite more effective to hit people in the skull with in a pinch.
Do you want it personalized, perhaps?
I mean, yeah, if you could make it look nature, I guess. Also, would you buy this sling off me? I'm turning over a new leaf. It's time to hit people with sharp projectiles instead.
Do you just hand him your sling?
Yeah, basically.
So he takes it and he just sees it's a leather strap, and he says, "Do you want this wrapped around the handle, or?"
Oh, sir, good idea. Please incorporate it in whatever fashion you seem fit.
Yes. So, let's see. Hand crossbow.
I think it's 75 is a fair price.
Let's see. 75 gold, you say?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that is decent price before modification, of course. Modification.
The inflation, I forgot.
That ring
What would be
you
a fair price, sir?
extra 10 gold. I can have it for you tomorrow morning, and you must provide me with the necessary components for modification.
Which means...
I need blood and I need the bone.
Alright, I'll go find some for you.
No, not now. I'm closing shop. Blood, bone.
Okay, in the morning.
In the
Oh, we
morning.
do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I open at sunrise.
Aren't we supposed to leave
Gotcha.
like tomorrow-esque?
We can leave. We have time.
I gotta
to
find some blood and bones.
Okay.
He hands you back your sling.
Ah.
For the time being, at least. Yes, see you.
I mean, I
see
don't
you
have
in
any
the
blood
morning.
and bone. Okay. Good, sir.
All right. So, would you like to make your way back to the inn?
Yes.
What I find... I need to find some blood and bone, though, right?
Don't you have blood?
that is what he said.
Yeah, I need to find that somehow. Using my rogue knowledge, do I know where carcasses would be?
In the back alleys
Yeah,
of the
where's-
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
where's the
cast
closest
class
carcass?
find carcass. So
Detect dead?
yeah, I mean, if you wish to just like sort of scour around the city looking for like a small rodent to kill, that would...
Like, I could do that, but I feel like the quality of the blood and bone would really matter. And this is a weapon I'm not going to be doing nice things with. But to make this easier, I will just find.
Yeah, if
A
you
rat.
want to go and attempt to find a place where you could find a cadaver, you could
Yeah.
potentially go and ask around about that.
God, how long would that take? Probably not too long. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try to find a cadaver.
All right.
Wait, is that going to cause this? From my cultural knowledge, is that going to cause a scene with the guy I'm trying to get?
Well, who are you going to be
looking over?
asking about the cadaver for?
Well, I'm gonna bring like a. Oh, well.
You guys
Yeah,
need to stop
that's a good
bringing
point.
dead bodies to people. This is the third time
I'm
in
not
2
bringing any dead body
Um,
people. I'm just bringing bone and blood. You're right.
Nick, I do have bones. I do have the skull of that one animal we killed.
Oh,
It's on the
that's
cart.
true.
It's
Do you
on the
still
cart.
have it?
It's on the cart.
Okay.
I
Well, I
use
don't
it
have
as
to
a
search for bones.
decorational. I use it as a decorational piece of the head.
Can
of
I use
that,
my own blood?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I have everything I need.
All right. In that case, you're heading back over towards the Mayor's Rest Tavern. Would you like to stay at the Mayor's Rest again? I assume.
Yeah,
would
I need to
assume
get a
so.
rest. A long rest.
All right. So you go and you are walking through the city. It takes you a little bit to get from wherever you were with Barris, sort of finding your way back towards the tavern. At this point, the sun has fully set. You have now arrived outside of the Mayor's Rest Tavern. There has been significant cleanup, but you can still sense remnants of the Hell Portal, which opened not far from here about a week ago. The sandstone tiles aren't entirely flat, and there's a significant burn mark where the portal had arrived. Even as you just walk through this area, there's a faint smell of sulfur resonating within the air. Right as you begin to walk through the door of the tavern, the door bursts open, swinging violently outwards as a cloaked figure is hurtled through it. I'm going to need a dex saving throw from everybody, please.
Ooh.
Down.
Oh shit. My dice. Where are
Okay,
they? Okay.
14.
Am I there?
We're all there. We're all together.
Does that include me?
No, that's not
No.
good.
That does not include you.
Oh, that's not
Okay.
good.
I got an 18.
4.
Let's see.
All
My
right.
dex
Ability.
save is +3. I got a 5.
Oof, okay, so bones and ass. This takes you completely off guard, and you just go ass overhead, just tumbling down. You're just sitting prone. Sarah and him guy, you're able to sort of step out of the way of both the figure and the door. Following the figure, the hooded figure which came through the door, is an older halfling man with a long white mustache which trails down from his chin to his chest. He is dressed in a white undershirt which is stained with sweat and booze. The halfling stands above the cloaked figure, pointing a hand crossbow directly towards its head. Turn and face me. I want to watch the fireflies in your eyes go out, you rotten cheater. Mitesh, please describe your character.
Yes, so I am a robot, if you will. I've got a brown cloak on. On my left arm, I've got a orange marking with I've got an orange marking. And on the right side, I've got a purple diamond. Pretty simple, yeah.
I'll get a general picture of it in chat here.
Wait, so what's
This
happening?
is gonna be player zone.
Yeah, it'll be in
So
player zone.
So somebody slammed the door open. There's a man
Yeah.
with a hooded cloak and a halfling behind him pointing a
Ah, they're
crossbow at him.
together. Okay.
Yes. Not the same person.
Mitesh is the big dude getting a crossbow pointed at him.
All
How
right.
tall? Can
General
I do a
reference of this.
perception check? How tall is he?
The halfling or the hooded figure?
The hooded figure.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception. I don't think I have a good addition to this. Hold on. I wish I could read. Plus, yeah, no, that's an 11.
11. Yeah, it's really hard. It's hard to tell in the cloak because he's
With
just
the-
sort of like
the
sitting
cloak.
prone.
Yeah.
All right. Mitesh, your character has a crossbow pointed directly at his face. What would he like to do?
I've got a crossbow pointed to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He
try
looks
and-
at you and just says, "Go on, look me in the eyes, you automaton shite."
I'm gonna try and, swat it out of my face.
All right. Make a dexterity check for me.
See here, 12.
Ooh, that is a 16. So you go to
Ooh.
swat it out of his hand. He just pulls it back quickly, and then once more points it even closer to your head and just says, "This can all go away. You give me my money back."
Whoa! What's going on here?
This cheating little gambling bot has come and taken all of my money by cheating.
Do you have the proof?
Do I have the proof? I have been
Yeah.
sitting there not receiving a single good hand the entire night, while he has been raking in the coin. He
Has
purpose-
somebody else been Has somebody else been dealing cards?
No, it has just been the two of us, and it has his
see.
deck.
Ah, I see. Good.
Mm.
Can I check your deck out, sir?
Yeah, go for it.
I take his deck and I'm gonna check it
The
out.
deck is currently inside.
Oh,
Oh, it's inside.
Yeah.
Could someone grab me the deck? I could be your third party reference.
There need be no reference. Just a simple corpse lying in the gutter shall fill me
You would
with
not
much glee.
feel well, wouldn't you feel so entirely guilty if your glee came from something that was a per se false accusation?
He pauses for a moment, thinks to himself, and says, "No, not at all."
Well, it would for me. I'm gonna grab the deck. I'm gonna go inside and look at the deck.
All right, you storm inside.
Do I see the deck? Where's the deck?
Yeah, no, you can see that there's a table nearby, which it's overturned. It seems that there was a bit of a scuffle before this
Ah.
figure was thrown out of the bar.
Are there cards lying around I can look at?
There are.
I'm gonna pick one up and look at it. Just arcane check it.
Making like an
Arcana.
Arcana check.
Yeah, or like if it's like charmed or like whatever. Should I just do a perception check?
You can do a perception check.
Oh no. That was a natural one.
Natural 1. All right, well,
I don't know. Yeah, these are fine to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. Let me roll real quick. It is yeah, no, it's a 9 of spades.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up other cards and look at them all and see if I catch anything else.
All right. Yeah, while you're doing this, the halfling just continues to stand over and says,
Yeah.
"How about this? One of you call the guard. Perhaps they can sort this out."
I mean, to be fair, you are pointing a weapon at him in a heavily populated area in the middle of the city, so I don't know. This kind of seems like a you issue, buddy.
He stops for a moment. He just looks back again towards the figure and says, "Give me back what you took, and this will all go away. And also don't sleep here tonight. I do not trust you in my presence."
listen, man. I didn't take anything. Lady Luck is on my side. I want fair and square.
We shall see about that.
What game have they been playing?
That is a does a
Magic the
16
Gathering.
hit?
What?
What?
For Mitesh, does a 16 hit?
It does
Oh.
not. It does not. I checked your sheet. You go and you watch as he fires off this crossbow bolt, and it just
Bonk.
bounces right
In-
off of your faceplate.
In the center of in the middle of the tavern.
No, this is outside the front of the tavern. He has
Oh,
been thrown
God.
out of the front of it.
Someone, Sarah, you could call the guards. You just
I
shot
immediately
someone.
scream for guards.
Oh shit! And he goes, and you watch as the halfling starts to like absolutely bear sprinting down into the into the ring.
Oh, so he ran. Okay.
I
Yeah.
come back out with a handful of cards. I go, guys, I don't know. These look fine to me. Where'd he go? Where'd the guy go?
I called the guard and he booked it. So
Oh, what happened? Hey, dude, you got a dent in your face hole.
Yeah, he took a
Not in the
shot at
face
me.
hole.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, he shot you?
Yep, but
Yeah.
clearly didn't do too much.
Alright, let me help you up there.
Thank you.
I help him up, yes. I'm still trying to guess how tall he is. Guys.
All right, here you can just sort of see how tall is your character, Mitesh?
Let's just say 5'8".
5'8". Okay.
wait, am I taller than you?
I just said 5'8". I don't actually have a height.
I
on
am
my character
slightly
sheet.
taller than
You are now 5. Your character is now 5'8".
Canonically
Does he have
5'8".
crazy hops? Yes or no?
He has crazy hops.
Let's
He
do
can
it.
actually he can hit a ball. He can hit a ball that is incoming blindly, with his eyes closed.
Clearly see that he's like a robot, like a warforge.
Yes, just looking at his the facial features and the fact that it's just sort of like this like slightly glistening metal, and the eyes themselves seem to be like lights and not like actual pupils.
I grab Bones' arm and I shake it a little. I'm like, look, Bones, another one of you.
Bones is watching warily, doesn't know what to make of the situation at all.
He's your family. Say hi.
Damn,
You need
Sarah,
to
I
shut
don't
the
know.
fuck up right now.
Wait, do either of you have bones I can use? It's probably a good
What
time
bones
to
did I use last time?
You gave a part of the Behir.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't think. Do I have that left?
Not entirely. I would say you would probably have like some left.
Probably not enough.
I
That's
mean,
okay,
it's for a minor
I've been promised a
personalization.
skull.
It's not a.
I can go kill the big fig guy.
Go
Obtain
for it.
his bones. I don't know why I
I
thought of
mean,
that.
I did want to find a cadaver. I'm not gonna lie to you, but figured it would be too much trouble. But if it's not that much trouble, then yeah, I go for it.
When the potion shop sell bones or something?
Probably.
Bone meal.
They're closed by now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta bring this stuff to a guy in the morning to make me a hand crossbow. Not exactly why, know why I need bones and blood, but
I think it's in the name of it's in the name. It's like their custom kind of like thing they do.
okay.
Anyway, Guy, what's your name?
Yes, my name is Crypto.
I hate it.
Well, Crypto, what do you for? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here simply because, as you know, I was in here gambling with this man, and he suspected me of cheating. But
Were you?
I was not. Lady Luck is just on my side.
Can I insight that?
You certainly can.
All right. Natural 20.
All right.
25.
Were you cheating, Crypto?
Honest answer.
Honest answer. Or
Yeah,
is-
Sorry,
Give an
my
honest answer.
internet went down for a second. What'd you say?
Honest answer. Were you cheating?
No.
All right.
he's just that good. All right. I believe you.
But yeah, I've been here gambling. That's about all I've done in my life. I've made a decent fortune. I've lost a lot, but enough to turn a profit.
Must be something more to it. You can't just be somebody who goes around and gambles all the time.
I mean, you could.
I guess you're right.
I mean, as far as I can only remember, the earliest thing I can remember is just my first game. Other than that, I've just wandered and really just dealt cards. That's really about it.
He woke up as a dealing robot, one of those robotic dealing machines. Damn, what a hard life you've lived.
Ah, an ATM.
What?
Exists to have money and dispense it.
Well, regardless, we're all beating the shit right now. We just fought a beholder.
I'm pretty tired and I'm about to have to take a decent amount of blood from myself in the morning, so I'd like to get redressed.
You're gonna cut your okay, ass, go cut yourself, I guess. Fucking freak of nature. My arm still kind of hurt though.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go take a nap.
Yeah, that sounds like you guys had fun.
I wouldn't call it fun. It was mostly my
mean,
fault. And we were in that situation.
I'm vaguely aware of being really excited to see some sort of show, but it never came about for some reason.
And plus, we have a long trip. We're leaving town sometime tomorrow. We're heading, I believe, to Wilkinson.
Yes, indeed.
That's where our guild is telling us to go next for our next job.
We're in the guild, see.
Yeah, we're in a guild.
Okay.
We're pretty. Yeah, we're the hot shit right now. If I don't say so myself.
Why don't you say so?
I don't know. I was just saying that to sound cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag my body up to my room.
All right.
Bones is very confused by this whole situation.
Are you
I
just
don't know
still
if he
are
really
you
knows
still
how
just
to
eyeing the
deal
other
with.
character?
Yeah, I don't think he really knows how to deal with another Warforged. It's only like recent that he's become aware that such things as other Warforged are.
Hmm.
So you enter within the yes, the Mayor's Rest Tavern. You are once more greeted by the owner of the inn, Shannon. Aye, it's good to see you again.
Oh, is Trevor here?
Unfortunately, yes, he is.
Oh,
Indeed.
that was more that was a DM thing.
Oh, looking around, you can
Yeah.
see that Trevor is just sort of wiping down a table. It seems that the night is sort of coming to an end. He's wiping down tables. He walks over and he like tips back the overturned table from the scuffle.
I'm gonna go up to him.
All right. As for the rest of you, it's going to be let's see here. How many rooms would you like?
I mean, probably stick
What?
with the two as we
Two,
did last night.
two rooms, 2 and 2, and then yeah, 2 and 2.
Wait, we'll take your biggest room.
Oh, save some money, I guess.
Yes,
One-
and something else.
Something else.
Well, I don't.
I think
say
you're in
that's
the wrong kind of establishment for that. That would be the house down on the
Of
southern end of
1,000
this ring.
hands.
The House of a
Someone
Thousand
say-
Hands.
Did someone say the House of a Thousand Hands?
The House of 1,000 Hands.
I had
Oh,
a
no.
great time. I had a great time.
No, I
Best
was
massage of my
more
whole life.
thinking I was more thinking the Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, Nick, what the fuck, Nick? That's like a character thing. That's like a character ability. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I can use it on a room too.
Hang on.
It gives us all +5 dex and +5 wisdom on any checks we have to make.
In a tavern room? Why would we need that?
Hey, you never know.
Regardless, Clark, I'm gonna talk to Trevor.
Okay.
Talk to Trevor.
And I have I'm frazzled looking. My hair is everywhere. My makeup's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
No, yeah, we'll just
I look
take
like
a
I've
couple
been
of
beating
rooms.
the shit.
All right, that will be it'll be 4 gold per each of you,
4 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
just for the night. Thank you.
Alright.
Some
4 gold each, you said?
Yes.
down to 96 gold.
Slay.
Sorry, just because I'm not sure. Does that include me or no?
Yes.
Would you like to be staying at this location?
Yes.
Then that would be a yes.
Okay.
All right. You go and you walk over to Trevor. He just looks up. He's like, "Oh, hey, sir. Holy shit! Are you? What happened to you? Jesus, my God."
Accidentally messed with the wrong people. Kind of went in custody for a week.
Kind of.
Fought a beholder. Fought some ghosts. I'm really tired right now.
Are you feeling all right? You're talking a bunch of gibberish.
I'm heading home, Trevor.
Oh, are you sure that's the best the best idea?
I gotta go there regardless because of work, but I'll try to settle things when I get there.
Oh,
Oh, and I wrote a letter to Julie. Told her that you were hotshot politician.
Julie's such a sweetheart. And thank you for that. That's gonna save me a lot of explaining during the holidays, you know.
Yeah, just until they actually come and visit you, and then they find out you're just working in this random tavern.
Yeah. Well, I hope by the time that happens, I'll have sorted everything I need to out. All right.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Tell my tell my folks. Just tell everyone. Tell everyone I say hello.
Will do, Trevor.
Thank you.
Before heading off, could I approach the group?
You certainly can.
So I remember you guys saying that you're headed east. I'm actually in the search of a new table and was planning to go that way. Could I join you guys on that trek?
The more the merrier.
Are you a skilled individual? Because the last couple people that have been in our cart are not that
Yeah, I was
experienced.
gonna say we've had stranger guests.
I'd say I'm pretty skillful and resourceful.
I'll take it. It's anything better than Tundo.
You hear a deep thunder roar out into the night, unexplained, though you know what you have said.
No, just like in the middle of nowhere, you just see Tundo sitting in a tavern and he sneezes.
Like, hey!
What the fuck? My ears are burning. All right. Wonderful. So you all just go and you settle in for a nice evening's rest. Well deserved. Everybody takes a long rest.
Wait. We
There's
only got
When
anything
one
I've
that you would like
room.
to
changed
do.
my
I
spells.
see that we only got one room. Who's sleeping in the bed?
I
Only
will
got one
Just
sleep
gotta
right?
chill in
on
the corner, I think.
on the couch if there is one. Is there a couch?
Oh,
Of
I
sorts.
but,
call the bed.
I do Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow, so if for any reason any of us have to make dex saves or wisdom saves, we get +5.
So that does need to be done on a on something. So,
Oh.
would you like to? This can be put on a candle. You can start a bonfire in your room if you would like to. That is entirely your decision.
I'll put it on a candle. That's
All
more.
right.
That's more. It's fine.
All right. Good. So there's no risk of smoke inhalation.
Yay! I don't have a layer of exhaustion anymore. Let's go.
Yes, all of your exhaustion has now
Another-
disappeared. That took that is all gone. Yeah, so you arise in the morning, right around like 9-ish. I would presume that's when most things start opening up. And the day is yours. What would you like to do?
I
Like to. Well, let's get this over with. I take out my scimitar, and I'm rolling a nature check or a medicine check. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Is
see,
he,
that
like-
is
wait,
a
what's the
that is a
term?
natural 19 plus.
what's the term called? Is
10.
it called like lenting or something like that?
I
Leading,
rolled a
bloodletting.
29.
29, my guy.
A
fucking leading.
29. Okay.
Yeah,
Letting
19 plus
himself.
10 on medicine checks.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to extract as much blood as I need to give to the nice man at the armory, without doing doing as little damage as possible to myself.
Okay, do you have a receptacle?
Maybe I'll have to do this in the market.
So as you cut into your arm, you look around looking for a glass vial or something, and you realize you don't have one.
Anybody have something I can put this in?
So the rest of you awaken the sort of translucent field that you were surrounded by the candlelight has vanished. You all awaken, sunlight shining through the windows as Asf is just bleeding all over the
Bleeding
floor.
out.
Anybody
Oh my
got something
God.
I could put this in?
I mean,
Dude,
I'm not sure if the cook's utensil or poisoner's kit has anything of.
Sarah,
Poisonous
where's
kit
that
would have-
skull? Where's that skull?
I don't have the skulls on me.
I think I have
Ah.
a glass vial on me. I
You
think
would
that is
have one if
something
you
that I
have if you have potions of healing. You should have like.
I
the
have
glass.
like a couple if I've used potions of healing. I hand them a glass vial. Or
Alright.
do you want me to roll for that, Clark?
You can hand him a glass vial. That's fine.
Okay.
Roll the hand glass vial, please.
I realized I still have
Well, no,
two
I meant like,
potions of
do I
healing.
have a glass vial? You know. Like,
Yes,
do
I would say you
Okay.
have a glass vial. If you've used a potion of healing or any sort of potions, you would have a glass, just an empty glass somewhere in your kit.
Okay.
It would have your like spit and stuff on it though.
Yeah, it would have your spit in it.
That's why
So I
you don't
guess
clean it with your spit.
Would have my spit on the
I-
outside. Him guy.
Could
is
you
one of
could
those
you wipe that
motherfuckers.
off before you give it to me, him guy? But I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
He
as I am
said, the
bleeding.
room becoming
Bleeding.
dizzy.
I wipe it off quickly and I hand it to him.
All right, I take as much blood as I need, and then
overflowing.
Well, how much
using my
how much
medicine
blood do you
skill-
want to use? How much blood do you want to put into this vial?
How big's the vial?
That's a. Jesus
I would say it's
Christ.
probably like I think like a healing potion is probably like a little bit like a pint.
Oh God.
Like it's like
Not
it's
that
it's a
much.
you know
Do
it's
I
like
am I vaguely aware how much blood I need?
I would say with your medicine check you know enough of you know when to stop putting blood in.
Okay, cool. Because in reality, I have no idea, but my character surely knows. All right.
As
And
as this-
then I whip out my sling and apply a tourniquet to my arm or something. I don't know. Did I cut myself that bad? How do you patch that up? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
exactly.
I
I-
wrap it. You fucking wrap it with cloth.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I
cast
could have
Cure
done
Wounds.
that myself, but thank you,
Okay.
guy.
Yeah.
I could have done the lay on hands. I can do that now.
All right. You
That's
go and you
good.
just sort of you feel like the bleeding sort of stops. You didn't do a whole lot of damage to you, but you know, you're feeling a little dizzy, a little lightheaded.
Whoa. I have the blood. Sarah, where's that skull?
Wait, it's at the cart.
Oh, we'll go get it. Well, I'll go get it.
I'm gonna grab him guy to the side for a second.
yeah.
Him guy.
Yeah.
I know that you're.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry. No, as soon as I'm talking, my siblings are walking, so I have to mute myself. And him guy, out of like everyone in the group, you're the only person, in my opinion, that has some form of fashion. You would agree, right?
Oh, I would 100% agree. He says, flipping his hair out of the way.
I need to go buy a dress.
Dress.
You want to help me buy one?
Can I ask for the occasion?
You'll find out.
Not for any more for the fashion itself, not for the reason why you need to go shopping.
But not for just like the kind.
Just like like what sort of style are you aiming for?
A party.
What kind of party? A fancy party,
Kinda like a
going out
ball.
and drinking party? A
Like
ball?
a ball
Okay.
gala, kind of like a gala, kind of.
Okay, so
Um,
something elegant, classy, with a hint of sassy. I got you.
Something that screams me, and let's try to stick with my my
Yeah.
house colors.
Note to self: him guy and Sage are thinking of a dress that is literally screaming Sarah's name in like a ballroom setting. Not like screaming like, "Oh my gosh, this dress screams you," but like the dress is literally like screaming,
Like it's an
saying
awakened
Sarah-
piece of clothing.
Yeah.
It's literally screaming.
So he laughs to himself, and as am I. And he's like, "Yeah, I can do that for you."
Awesome. We can do that as everyone else, I guess, or if everyone wants to go with us, it doesn't really matter. I know that you can help me.
Yeah, I got you, dog.
Thanks, Home Slice. Thanks, big bro.
I got you, little sis. Oh my god, I'm not grandpa anymore. Oh, thank God.
Thanks, Gramps.
Thanks for no.
All right. So what would everybody like to do?
I guess we're going dress shopping.
Yeah.
So they're dress shopping. What I need to do is I need to go to the cart to retrieve the skull, and then I also need to go back to the dude.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I would also say we need someone to get supplies.
Could
I
also
probably
shop for
also- yeah.
supplies.
We need
Um,
food for us and also Harold.
Harold,
Well, I'm going to the
Gravity.
cart,
Wait.
so I'll make sure Harold's okay and everything.
do you want Bones? Do you want to pick up some? Should we write you a grocery list? Are you done around here?
I mean, I have to meet with Godfrey, but I can probably get groceries on the way.
Oh wait, Bones, do
He
you
walks
want to
in
get
like
like?
a-
Montage
he
of
walks-
Bones getting groceries.
He walks into fucking Harold's
Wait, Bones,
doctor's
do you
office with
wanna-
a brown paper bag full of groceries?
No, with a
Bones,
list,
do you
he
wanna
walks up and he's
do you
like,
wanna
"Can I
come
get
with me, Bones?
Can I get
Bones.
a
Huh?
half pound of ham, please?"
But Bones,
What?
do you want to come with me? I'm gonna ask Harold what he wants, so then you can put it on your grocery
Oh,
list.
sure, good idea.
And then
Good
there's
idea.
Crypto.
And
Could I
then there
join
What
was
is he you want to
Aspen
hang
Bones?
out with?
It's
Could I join-
crypto.
Can I join Aspen Bones on their quest?
Oh, what? You don't want to go dress shopping? What's wrong with?
I don't think
I
he
might-
knows. He does not know. So
Oh, true.
as-
True.
as far as everyone else knows, we're going. I don't know what the fuck are we doing.
We're just going shopping.
We're going shopping.
Good shopping.
Okay. Go shopping.
We're going shopping. Yeah.
All right.
Are we
Okay.
headed off?
Okay, so the groups that are heading out are him guy and Sarah are going dress shopping, and Bones, Ass, and Crypto are going to go talk to Harold. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, we're going to the
Yeah.
cart. Harold's at the cart. I'm gonna get the skull, and then Bones, I think, is gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna go get my hand bow and
Okay.
whatever Crypto
All right,
wants
yeah.
to do.
Okay, so Crypto and Sarah, roll me a d20, please.
Okay. Do I add anything?
Nope, just straight d20.
Nat
18.
1, baby.
18, natural
go.
1. All right, so
Natural
Sarah and him
one.
guy's
Power.
adventure will take 2 turns before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go and him guy, you actually know where this shop is. You had been there previously
Yes.
for the marriage tournament. So you wander
Yes.
up. It's on the northern end of the second district is a little shop known as the Couturier. Couturier.
All right.
And
So this. Oh, go ahead.
all right. So you walk in. Once again, you are surrounded by dozens, if not hundreds, of suits and dresses made from the finest silk and cloth materials. Standing inside is a young elven female with dark skin. She is wearing a silk white blouse with a somehow very stylish white cape. A detailed leather sheath hangs from her hip. I'll get this in the NPC zone. One moment.
Okay, I was just trying to find something in the map. I remember I found in our DM.
All right. There she is. Yes.
Very nice.
Hello. How may I be of assistance? Oh, wait. Yes. You. I remember you. You came by
Oh,
about a week
yeah.
ago. Yes.
Yeah.
How did that
Oh.
How did that hat fare you?
Oh, it did me quite well. I enjoyed wearing it quite much.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. How may I be of service?
Oh well, this is a her question and not a me question, but yeah. Sorry.
Hi. I'm looking for a dress. I have a big party to go to in Wilkinson.
Oh, in Wilkinson. Are you from there, my dear?
Yes, I am.
Oh, and at this time of year, it must be the Duchess Ball, no less. Is that so?
Yes.
Oh, how wonderful! I have always wished to go there, but they are just so strict with who can attend. Well, here, what were you thinking?
That's why I brought my friend here. He has a good sense of style, but also I'll take your opinion as well. I'll take whatever what is popular nowadays, but I want something comfortable, but also will stand out. And preferably, I would like it in house colors, my house colors.
Which are?
Oyster white, silver gray, and turquoise blue.
They sound
Yes,
very similar.
I
certainly.
think turquoise is. Him guy shuts up, but he does not say anything.
Turquoise
Really,
blue
I
is
think
a
that-
very turquoise blue is a color. I look-
Hearing you start to say this, Naomi goes and sort of covers her ears a little. No, don't. Turquoise comes in both green and blue.
realize-
I understand.
I realize.
I understand
I take it back.
that
I take it
you know,
back.
not everyone is as accustomed to this as others. But here,
Yes.
you go and you watch as she unsheaths this thing from her hip, which turns out to be a ruler attached to a hilt and grip. She goes and she
Oh.
starts
Is
doing
there
some
anything?
measurements on you and says, yes, I can have you something likely by the end of the day. It would be a rush order, though.
I'm willing to pay.
Certainly.
Express order.
And they go behind the counter to sort of type things up. Would you like to be recycling from a previous garment or modifications from it, or would you like something entirely new?
Entirely new.
Yes. Okay. That with the rush order shall ring you 200 gold piece, please.
Okay. I probably need shoes as well.
Yes, of course. It'd be 215 gold piece, please.
Okay, done.
All right. So you go, you drop it off.
Okay. Do I pay now?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So I'm out of gold because I had 209 left, and then what do I
Okay.
have? I have 209.
Do you have
So,
platinum pieces?
I do have 90 platinum still.
Why don't you just pay with platinum?
How much in platinum is that?
That would
One
be
platinum piece is 100 gold,
21 and
right?
21 platinum and 5 gold.
Oh, it's 10 gold. My
Yeah,
bad.
so 21
And-
platinum and 5 gold if you wish to do it that way.
Sure. 21 platinum and 5 gold. I will do it that way.
All right. You hand it off. She takes it, smiles, puts it underneath into a pouch and says, wonderful. I shall have that for you as soon as I possibly can. And for you,
Wait.
my Goliath friend, Would you like
Oh.
anything as well?
Oh, well, Sarah, would you like me to attend this this ball? I don't think this is really my scene, but
I think I don't know if you guys can attend because it's more of a regional thing, and you have to be from there to be a part of it. I don't know. I don't think so.
oh, okay.
You can at least. It's complicated, but I'm not sure.
Understood. I think I'm gonna be just fine for now. But thank you, Natalie.
I just realized one more thing. Is there any way I can incorporate maybe my house symbol anywhere on the dress? Anywhere? Would that be a possibility?
Certainly. And what exactly is that?
Clark, what is it again?
It
A
is
lantern,
a
right?
lantern.
Yeah, it's a lantern.
Bruh, how do I remember this and you don't?
That's why I thought. That's
You
why.
have an
That's
eye
why I
for
thought.
style, him guy.
He says a
Like for
lantern.
reference, I'll just I'll show her my pocket watch that has my symbol on it, and I'll be like, it looks like this.
Interesting. Yes, perhaps we can put that on the clasp on the shoulder. I'm sure that I can think of something, but no worries. I shall be sure to incorporate it in.
Thank you very
Such
much.
is the way. I've actually done a couple of these dresses for the Duchess competition. But of course, I cannot tell
This is
you
a
which
world
ones.
of competitions.
Pageant, it's like the equivalent of a pageant.
It's very much like a Miss America.
Yeah, it's like Miss America, but of what the hell town we're going to.
Ugh. Well, I very much appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll be here before we head off.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Are we gonna look at styles of dresses, or is that all that's?
I gave her a good idea of what I'm looking for.
Okay, so I'm thinking nothing bouncy though. I'm thinking something that falls in the mermaid-esque category. Nothing like a princess gown though. Nothing with an underwire of sorts.
I asked for something. I would say something that's modern and something that's at least comfortable to wear. I don't want to be in a corset and be suffocating the entire night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nothing princess-esque. No
Yeah.
underwires, no corsets, no nothing like that.
She knows what she's doing. She said she's done this for years. She knows what she's doing.
Indeed, I certainly have, and several this year, indeed.
Amazing.
Hopefully, she makes me the best one.
I guarantee, based on the last time I was here, she will give you the most remembered experience of an outfit.
I shall certainly try my best. Thank you. Please tell your friends as much business as we can, as you know.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. Now, switching over to the others. You have gone and you've walked past the second wall. You haven't interacted with any guards whatsoever. Going the opposite way, it seems that they don't really care if you're heading outwards compared to your initial arrival at Ilum. You continue through the outer ring, running into several beggars and merchants attempting to sell you some shoddy merchandise and less than fresh produce as well. And you finally reach the outer gate and exit outside of the city of Ilum.
This is for you guys,
right?
Yeah,
This
is
is
you guys. Yeah.
the other three.
Luckily, we did. Luckily, mine was
Harold. How's Harold?
You walk over to the stables.
Hope he's alive.
There's a bunch of guards sort of hanging around. Yes. How may we be of assistance?
Hi, we're here to claim our cart and big crab. Would you know where they are?
You're the people who brought the crab?
Yes, we are.
The very
Follow
same.
us. Follow me. And they go and they lead you around behind the stable over to a small patch of mud underneath. You can see that at this point, Harold has well dug himself into this, dug himself a little bit of a cove into the mud, where he sort of settles himself into this
Oh.
massive, like, it's like a massive 10-foot gash in the mud that goes underneath about a foot. That thing has been eating us out of
Let's
house
see.
and home.
Is there anything we can do to cover you? Or
I mean,
here's 5 gold.
they take the gold and they say, that should be more than enough. Yes, thank you. I mean, you're
Alright.
we're just glad you stopped by.
That's a lot.
We were worried we would have to start with the horses.
I was gonna say, did he start eating the horses yet?
We were
Well,
given
no
very
more.
specific instructions to keep this well fed.
Didn't we say that the way we're gonna come back and the place is gonna be dilapidated
Clark,
with dead horses everywhere?
Clark, I feel like Harold is now just going to become that episode of Love, Death, and Robots.
It is
and I love
not,
that.
but
It'd be funny if it was.
yeah, seeing you, Harold has sort of stuck his head out a little bit, and he's just sort of like his eyes darting around to the two of you.
Well, I cast Speak with Animals.
All right.
Harold, how have you been? I'm sorry, we were imprisoned by our own kind. Not so great at the time, but we're back here now with you.
I too have been imprisoned. This meat they
Harold-
give is unsatisfactory.
Well, Harold, no more. We're skipping town and we're going grocery shopping. What would you like us to buy you in good quantities?
Meat.
All right.
Fish, mostly. I am far from
Seafood.
home.
We'll try to calm some of that homesickness, buddy. All right. We're gonna go grocery shopping, and then we're gonna be back, and we're gonna take off. How does that sound?
Wonderful.
All right, great. Hold down the fort, buddy. Don't eat any horses unless you're offered one.
All right.
All right. Bones.
Yes.
Our crustacean friend would like meat, seafood in particular.
I can probably do that. I'm gonna need a little bit of gold though. I'm running low.
Let's see. I give you 5 gold. Should that cover it?
Probably.
Or would it? All right. Sure.
I mean, if that's how much you ate in a week, right?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of my gold.
Well, that's how much we gave them
consumption
for
for
how much
food.
he had eaten of theirs in a week.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, that's fair then. All right, I give you 5 gold.
All right, I take it.
All right.
Wait, Clark. How much was the crossbow's 80, right?
Well, yeah, crossbows 85.
85. Okay, I'll have 1 gold left over. Oh wait, I have platinum. Never mind. I'm good.
All right. So you go and you make your way back to the main gate, and you are stopped by 2 guards. State your purpose.
I'm buying a crossbow and meeting some friends in town. They're doing some dress shopping. My friend here is doing some grocery shopping at your fine markets, and this is my friend Crypto. He's coming with me.
Have you money to spend within?
Of course, I show my pocket a thing of gold.
Wonderful. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
So you go and you walk past the guards. Is there anything you would like to do while you're in this outer ring, or would you like just to make your way through it?
I don't really know what's located here. Guess I could check, but we may be in a hurry.
Yeah, there are like plenty of shops around, but they're mostly like sort of run down, a lot smaller, things of that nature.
Gotcha. We can just continue on unless anybody else wants to look.
I'm all good.
I need to get the seafood and talk to Godfrey.
All right. So you go and you walk through the outer ring. It takes you the better part of an hour just to get all the way through, weaving through all the side streets, heading in. And then you finally reach the second wall. There you are greeted by about 5 guards, far heavily armored. Ugh. Get out of here, you rabble.
Excuse me. We're meeting our friends inside.
Oh,
Acquaintances
yes,
of
I have
Barris.
certainly heard that one before.
Would you like to take it up with Barris?
Pardon me?
I said, would you like to take it up with Lord Barris?
You're seeing Barris, Dylinian of the first choice champions?
Well, we were just going to check on our cart, but we're headed back in just to meet our friends and say some goodbyes before moving on.
Roll me a deception check, please.
Is it deception?
That is an 18. What's my modifier? Deception is wisdom?
You
Yeah.
did
No.
roll an 18.
All right, yeah.
Deception
So-
is charisma plus 1,
Charisma.
so that's a 19.
19. That'll do it. You look as they sort of murmur amongst themselves and say, "Oh, well, when you see Mr. Barris, please send to him our greatest thanks for defeating those Hellspawn. It was, it's good to know that he's got our back on the guard.
Of course, my good guard. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well." And they part, opening the doors and allowing you into the second ring once more.
Alright, we got past the guards. There's probably a legit way to do that, but it worked.
All right. So do you guys want to split up for your remaining tasks, I presume?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Okay. So
I'll
We'll
probably just stick with Asp.
okay, so we'll start with Ass for them. You go back to the Blood and Bone blacksmithery. There the halfling is waiting. Says, "Ah, yes, you have returned. What is it
My good-
that you have? You
Yes, my
have
good
the
merchant.
things."
Yes, I produced the skull. A fine skull, I hope. And I produced the vial of blood, say, expertly extracted, none wasted.
Isn't that the skull of the
Hmm.
fucking big creature that we fought on the bridge?
Oh, that is not the skull of the big creature you fought on the bridge. That is the cow mask. That is the bull mask.
Oh, it's
Bull
that,
skull
okay.
mask that you took from the savage human. He
Yeah,
takes
okay,
it and
okay.
says, "Yes. Do you want rest of this back?"
Yeah, I mean, if you have any left, I guess.
Yes. I don't plan on using whole mask for hand crossbow. And you
Yes,
have
would
this,
be-
you have blood.
Yes, here you are.
He reaches out and grabs this thing, which is like a considerable weight in blood. He says, "Oh. I am not going to ask where you got this. Yes, give me a
I
few
laugh
hours."
very dizzily.
Yes, give me a few hours, and oh yes, the gold.
Oh, yes, here we go. And I hand over 85 gold.
All right, takes it, throws it under the counter. Yes, couple hour.
Oh, and I also hand him my sling.
Okay.
And
So
the
you-
sling, good sir.
Ah, yes, of course, for the grip. Takes it, and he goes and he walks back behind the forge itself into a bit of a workshop behind there. So, couple hours.
Okay.
All right, Bones. Now for you. We can skip through the meat thing. You in the second ring, you head up to you ask around. They say that there's a market up in the north end. You go up
Okay.
there. There's a bunch of universities up there. A lot of
Like the
spec-
famous university fish-eating students.
yeah, the fishery university. But yeah, a lot of different universities up there. Wizard School, some small bard things, Arboreal Institute. But you can spend your 5 gold to get plenty of assorted meats, fish or otherwise.
I'll get a lot of fish and assorted seafood.
All right. And they go and they sort of put it in a burlap sack for you. It's all
gonna spend,
salted and whatnot.
Like 2 gold on it.
Okay.
Should be enough.
You want to make your way into the third?
Yep.
All right. So you go. You're once more met at the gates. This time by about 5 heavily armored guards, each of them with their just shining gold shining chest plates with these gold trappings and engravings on them. And they stand at attention as you walk forwards. I think this is as far as you go.
Gonna hold up the card and say, I have a meeting with Godfrey. Barris arranged it.
They take it, examine it, look over to one of the guards who isn't really wearing as much armor, but he's wearing just sort of these like luxurious robes.
Seems like he's in charge.
He opens his eyes. They go foggy for a moment, and you hear him just start whispering something like deep underneath his breath, something you can't really understand, just a discussion within his own mind. A moment later, his eyes come back into focus and says, yes, it has been arranged. We may let him through. The guards don't seem too pleased by it, but they go step aside and allow you to walk into the third quarter.
All right.
One of them is going with you, however. Just standing nearby.
Not going to make any trouble. I'm just going to go straight to where I'm headed.
Okay. You go, walk over, and you once more reach Godfrey's estate. It is that one moment. Yep, just sort of this like wooden house looking out over the coast. You walk in and you are greeted once again by Simon, Godfrey's assistant. Oh yes, hello. I was told that you were to be stopping by today.
Yes. Is the boss in?
Yes, of course. Please follow me. And he goes and he brings you right back to where you were before, into that sort of lab atrium, like tall bookcases up to the ceiling, and this massive glass wall overlooking the Cerulean Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Bones, it is good to see you again. How are you? It has been... How long has it been, Simon? Oh, it has been approximately a week, Sir Godfrey. Oh, yes, thank you. How have you been, and what is the purpose of your visit?
I've been good. You know, we've been a little busy around town. I won't bore you with the specifics, but I've got a couple questions for you about the Unitary.
Yes, of course. It will be good for me to take a break. My research may have reached a bit of an impasse. And he gestures over towards the deactivated Warforge, which you had delivered him. He looks to you and says, I could examine this specimen for years, and I may never learn how to bring it life. I gaze at a piece of kindling and am left to ponder how to light it ablaze, and now standing before me is a roaring fire with no knowledge of its spark. Not to your discredit, mind you, simply to my contemplations.
That's what's bothering me about this. You know, it's not clear to me what my origin is. What it's hard for me to say. I don't know really what I am anymore. And I thought I knew. I thought I was a gladiator. But I don't think that's true. At least not entirely anymore. And I need guidance. I need insight. I'm confused.
This gladiator situation, this was the first thing you remember, the first thing you did that you can remember.
It's being shoved out onto that arena. Whatever they did, they
Interesting.
only reactivated me right before I was there.
How peculiar. Well, I will tell you what I can about the Unitary, but I am certainly more of a scientist than I am a historian. What I know of the Unitary is mostly common knowledge among intellectuals. It was approximately 5,000 years ago when the first Unitary ships came across the dread expanse to the elven city of Aramur. That was the earliest that I have read of your kind, the first invasion. And many scholars attribute their creation, your creation that is, to the Unitary and its leader.
That's Tanith, right?
Yes, Tanis. By
Tanith.
by all accounts, except for her last, she was a goddess. While I personally believe it was a bit daft that one would eschew their divinity to lead an empire on the mortal realm, there are few written sources that define her in any way besides immortal, though her end certainly seems
What happened to her?
questionable.
What was different about her last testament?
Well, she was killed.
Well,
The
I figured that.
the foundation of the Unitary was built on the oppression of the elves. Why they were chosen is beyond my comprehension, though I'm sure there are many out there who will give you plenty of reasons. I, for one, do not subscribe to such fanaticism and bigotry, but nonetheless, the circumstances which led to her demise are shrouded in mystery. No one truly knows, though the running theory is some of elves were able to enter into her sanctum across the dreaded expanse, invading in to the Northern Isle and disposing of her.
So why would the elves want to kill her?
They had been interred into a labor force for thousands of years, which generations and generations of
Oh wait, never mind.
elves.
Yeah. Sorry, I had the sides mixed up in my head for a second.
It's fine.
Out of character. That's my bad.
Yep.
So were we, and I gesture at myself, were we slave masters or were we soldiers?
You were everything. The Unitary's military strength is unknown to me. That is a question for a historian, or perhaps for a library. Likely for a library. The historians are very difficult to speak to. But they were used, as far as I can tell, for everything. For policing the grounds of the elves, for the endless wars of expansion which spread the Unitary thin across this entire continent and down into Sartan as well. It was all encompassing. Your kind was something this world had never seen before, and it was not something that I believe, they ever really learned to counter.
Were our numbers too small, or I guess they killed her through subterfuge,
We have
or supposedly.
no idea. It is shrouded in much mystery, and I am even the things that I believe are true still could be elven propaganda from the superiors over in our northern neighbors. It is difficult to determine. There was so much hidden, both from the Unitary's purpose and from the purpose of those elves who potentially went and ended such a regime.
It's all such a foggy situation. You know? There's no honor in war, it seems to me. At least not when sides are so imbalanced. If they were already maintaining a labor force and conquering new lands, why do they need to make us?
That is the question. Well, of course, you were there for the initial invasion of Pheotia, and then into Sarton. We do not know. Perhaps others do when you are truly created, but much of the Unitary capital was destroyed long ago. A disastrous volcano.
I see. This feels parallel to something else I may have read or watched, or both. But I'm gonna show my little arm blade and stuff. Can you explain this? Why can I do this?
He
How did they make
goes.
me...
He looks quietly at it and he just sort of pokes it, and as he does, you involuntarily sort of shoot it out. He jumps back, so he's like, "Oh, how marvelous! Yes, I had theorized something like this. You can undergo modifications, allowing you to become more powerful, similar to your our friend on the slab over here with his chest piece," referencing the large vial that sits within its chest.
Well, you would think that would have something to do with his power source, right?
No. The research that I know is that is meant to house some sort of potion. And in fact, it even does. He walks over and he taps on the glass with his tabaxi claws, and you can see a slight shake of the fluid within.
Well, if you manage to analyze and duplicate this fluid, send word to Morris at the Low Cost Crusaders, because I can come back and test it if you would like.
Oh yes, we've actually already tested it. I have taken a small vial of it. It is a healing potion, a standard one. It seems that...
So that must be a regeneration something. Or maybe this one... I'm gonna look. Can I make out anything? Can I do like I guess it wouldn't really be an Arcana check.
What are you trying to divine?
I'm trying to determine... I have a weird suspicion that the Warforged in the box was not designed to kill people.
Okay, what is it that you're looking for?
I don't know, some kind of way it could dispense the healing potion? Or...
Okay, make an investigation check then.
Okay. Natural 20?
Natural 20, all right. Looking at this, looking at the vial and the various pipes that come out of it, you can sort of trace them just visually as it goes, and it spreads into the muscle and into the living metal that is this living metal tissue that is this being, and you do not see any sort of outlet port.
Okay.
It looks like what you can divine from this is that it is a implantable potion that it can just use on itself.
Oh, it's like a bonus action or something.
Something of that nature.
Okay. Well, clearly this one is more advanced than I am. But I still feel like I may have lost something in the reactivation process. I have many memories of faces and voices, hazy, distant signals from a past life. And I know they're in my circuits somewhere, but I don't know why I can't access them. It feels like the data is corrupted. I can show them, actually. I'm not gonna rage, but I'm gonna use the augury or whatever.
Consult the spirits.
Yeah, I'm gonna consult the spirits to. I know it's only visible to me, but is it only visible to me?
I don't know. Perhaps you should ask.
Is it only visible to me?
Not ask me.
Oh, the spirits. I'm gonna look internally using my new paladinly disposition
Mm-hmm.
and say, respectfully, I have a friend here who might like to see one of you. If you'd like to make yourself known.
Make a persuasion check for me.
I am good at those. 20. I'm out of 20.
20. You reach in deep in within your consciousness, and you just hear one of them, a voice, sing out in a language that you understand but cannot speak, and it says, yes, you can politely fuck off, murdering scum. And you go and you feel once more as you go deeper and deeper in, once more you say, no, begone, foul spirit. Deeper and deeper until finally you just reach a point and you hear, so be it. And then appearing in front of you is this ghostly form of an elven figure. It is heavily damaged. It has massive scars over its face. One of its ears, it seems that the top of it has been intentionally cut off and rounded. And it looks to you.
I'm gonna reach out and lay on hands.
To the ghost?
Yeah.
You reach out and your hand just goes right through it.
One day I'll figure out how to heal you.
It looks back to you, speaking again in Elven, or Elvish. What do you want from me? How much more torture must you put me through?
I want to figure out why I did this to you. I want to make whoever is responsible pay.
And who is this? Gestures over towards Godfrey, who is just sort of gazing at you, confused who you're speaking
This
to.
is a scholar who studies my kind. He understands who or what I am better than anyone else. I'm sure he would like to at least have a word.
I will see what I can do. And you watch as this elven figure sort of puts its hands together briefly and focuses. Its form starts to shudder, and even within your eyes, you can see that it becomes a little more solid, a little more visible. Godfrey, seeing this, just jumps back and says, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?"
Wait.
Simon,
no
could you
harm.
please get the holy water?
He means no harm. Wait. Please. Please.
What is this that you have brought in? This is
This is
beyond
someone
my
I've killed.
purview.
This is as I can best understand it, a mental reflection or an absorbed soul of some kind. I don't know why I can do it. I don't know if any of the others can do it. We actually met another Warforged today. I can ask him.
You've met another?
Yes.
Ah, how interesting. Well, okay, the matter at hand. Why is there a ghost in my lab?
Because I've been in communion with these spirits since I reappeared, since I woke up. There's some circuit inside me that's not entirely fried. I think the knowledge that you seek may be hidden within my body.
How peculiar. And what is it that you remember, my friend? My elven friend? What is it that you remember? The ghost looks and says, I I remember two things. I know my name, and I know the pain of death. That is all. I am not sure. My consciousness seems to be confused. I don't know. Godfrey looks over at him and just says, "Perhaps you should see some sort of priest or godman. This is not my. I am a researcher. I am an engineer. I know not of the divine, of the hells, and of death."
I draw him back into my body.
You watch now as this ghost just fades into nothingness.
It's like torture. I can't sleep. I can't, go from sunup to sundown without somebody calling me a murderer. And I know they're speaking to me. I don't know if it's some kind of projection of electric signals, or if it's a real person in there on some level, or if there's a difference between those things. But I know I won't find peace until they do. Do you know of anyone who would have a record of elves around the time of the first invasion?
Of elves, where? There are
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know
millions of elves. I mean,
yeah, that's a kind of a stupid question, but
I mean,
try to start
perhaps
cross-referencing their names.
searching through unitary records, determining perhaps where you were,
That's the best.
and working.
Do I have
from there.
like a serial number?
You did check for that previously, and it had been sanded off over time.
Yeah.
Do I have a VIN? Do I have a VIN?
Yeah. What's your VIN?
Do I have an eSIM?
Godfrey goes and hoists you in the air. He's checking under the hood.
When was your last oil change? How many miles you got
Why is
on
the
ya?
check engine light on?
Yeah.
No.
Godfrey looks and says, I suggest historians, records, anything you can find that is physical, that is untainted, perhaps can work, or even speak to that spirit inside you. Perhaps it shall learn more too.
I think I'm going to tell him. I think we can be repurposed. I don't think we have to do what they made us do.
I certainly hope that is true, but I cannot tell you. I am focused more on bringing the inanimate to the animate.
Yeah. And not the incorporeal to the corporeal.
Yes, you have certainly asked me questions beyond my purview.
I will ask you one more question that I think you might be better equipped to help me with.
Yes.
So this, I'm gonna lift my foot to show him the winged boots that I've installed. Is there some way that I can find more artifacts like these to keep making myself stronger?
He looks at the wings for a moment. He gently sort of like bats at the wings as they flap around. Despite the mortal and human qualities of it, he is still a tabaxi at heart.
Yeah.
He looks and says, these seem to be a standard magical item. The practitioner's hideaway is a wonderful place to acquire such items.
Yes, that's where I got these.
Oh, wonderful! Yes, I do see Gizmon's handiwork in these.
He helped with the arm blade here too. I just need to. I don't know. I want to make myself stronger.
Certainly. But
do you have any I don't know. Does he have any recommendations or specific weapons that he knows Warforged used, or things that have been found at a lot of sites?
No, beyond just this sort of chest piece, the potion in the middle, I know not of any other things. I am, despite my dedication to this topic, this is the first full subject I have been able to
They're all in
interact
pieces, right?
with. Pieces, or still alive like you. I have met but a few, and many are not as willing to speak.
I guess it's hard to kill us.
That
And I
does
guess if you
seem
do
to
it, you gotta
be
do it right.
that does seem to be a trend.
All right. Well, thank you for all your help, Godfrey. When I am in Ilum again, I will have another meeting, and hopefully, I'll have more information for you then. But
Of course,
gonna
you
keep
are
searching.
always welcome to speak with me. You are both a valuable resource asset and also a fine acquaintance.
I shake his hand, and I shake Simon's hand, and I'm gonna head out.
All right.
It does give me a lot of important information. Thank you guys for letting me have my little character moment.
Character moments.
Character
All
moment.
good.
It's the best part.
Slay.
Sorry, I had to run to the restroom. All right, so we're going back. We're back, and head back. You're heading back out, and I assume you'll all just sort of meet in a general location near the.
I got my my crossbow.
Yeah, at this point you've gone. You just sort of.
Tavern, right?
Yeah, you can meet back at the tavern. At this by the time that you've gone and gotten to the tavern, it's probably like noonish.
Oh wait, Clark, I did want to ask you one thing.
Yes.
So that card I got, it says it says LCC, right?
It says FCC.
That's first choice.
First choice champions.
LCC is the
LCC
Low cost.
is the low cost crusaders, or
someone
also
should make a Virgin versus Chad meme. LCC versus.
Also,
Yeah.
while I'm here, I should probably follow up on that. I don't want to take too much longer in Ilum, but
Are you saying that to the group, or are you saying that to yourself?
I think
we're
that it's
reconvening.
in general, I guess. Not to anybody. But I guess it won't take long. Can I
Nick's selling out.
before?
I guess.
Well,
Fuck you.
have we already left? Can I not go to the? Can I not go to
No, you
that
can-
third tier wall?
you can take this
Well, I'm
time.
with Godfrey. I'm sure people can.
Yeah,
do
Nick,
so.
Nick, we're just killing time because you have to get your crossbow made, and I'm waiting for a dress to be made.
All right, cool. So can I approach the third
The
tier
two
and the
kinds
guards
of
that guard it?
objects you can own.
All right, so you walk
I'll
over
be right
to
back.
the third wall. Once more, you are met with an immense amount of guards who stare at you and ask, "And what is it that is your purpose here?"
I don't necessarily say anything. I just whip out the card and present it to them.
They take it and say, "Yes, this is an advertisement."
It was given to me by good Barris. Would you let me in to speak with him?
No. Do you have an appointment?
I didn't really. If that's a problem, I could just go. But yeah, I don't know. He might want to talk.
Likely not.
All right. Have a good day, fellers. And I turn around and I walk away.
She doesn't even try to like, convince him. Oh, I can't go in. Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, it's my character trait. I have to go with it.
If
All
denied
right.
service, just accept it.
So at this point, you've all gone and you have all gathered together once more outside of the tavern.
We're still currently just killing time, right?
No, I would say that
Okay.
everyone has sort of received what they need to. If we're waiting for Sarah's dress, I would say you meet together around like 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have my dress now.
Yes, you do.
Well, we have to
What-
go
what
get
it-
it.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, let's go get the dress.
So do I have my crossbow? Like, can I add it to my
Yes.
inventory?
You have your
Oh,
crossbow.
did it come with any
looking,
bolts, by the way?
it did
I was
not.
gonna ask
Looking
that.
at the looking at the crossbow, it seems that he has repurposed the tip of the horn for the bull skull as the trigger. He has wrapped
nice.
your sling around for the grip, and you are not entirely sure where the blood was put in, but he assures you that it was used.
Okay.
He could have like separated the iron from it and like did something with that maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? But I didn't get any bolts, so I was gonna buy bolts when I went back.
Okay,
Buy some bolts.
you can buy some bolts.
Okay, how much gold is that gonna cost me? Post-actively.
1 because he put the infinite enchantment on it.
No. It's like 1 gold. It's about like
A bolt?
yeah, it's like 1 gold piece for 20 bolts.
Oh, okay. So I'll take 30 bolts.
Okay, that's 15. That's 1 gold and 1 silver.
That's fine. A lot of gold.
Since I'm with him, could I also buy some bolts?
Certainly.
And I'm just gonna buy 2 gold piece worth.
Okay, so you get like 40 crossbow bolts. They're all right. You know, they're wood. They have some iron tips to them. They're nothing to write home about. They're just sort of fine.
Well, the hand bow is nice though.
Yes, the hand crossbow is very nice. It's very well equipped and designed for you. And he goes and he also includes the rest of that mask for the cow skull.
Oh,
He gives
very
that back
nice.
to you.
I give that back to Sarah. I say, thank you, Sarah. I don't know what you want to do with this, but I've used all the bone I needed.
All right. Sarah and him guy, you go to pick up the dress. The Naomi is pleased with how it turned out, though she is a little concerned about how you're going to be incorporating that cow skull into it, but she says nothing.
The cow
What?
skull.
Oh, you're carrying the cow skull. Ash just
No, I'm
gave it
not.
back to you.
He did?
Wait, what?
I'm shoving that into him guy's bag. That's not mine.
Oh, I
No.
asked her to hold it. I just asked her to hold it. It was not. It's not. It's a part of a collection of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird. Who collects skulls?
I elbow her forcefully.
All right. So you go and you're given your dress. Unfortunately, I have written a lot for this campaign, but I have not prepared anything dress related. So
Oh,
you'll
don't
have
worry,
to
dude,
you'll have to run with me
Clark.
on this one.
Clark,
So,
the entire time after purchasing, I've been on Google Images looking for one.
all right.
Yeah.
Whatever dress you want, you can put it in chat.
No
but
problem,
it did include a sort of buckle that is your family crest, located at one of the top shoulders or potentially even worn at the hip.
I think I have an idea. I'm gonna send this to Sage first because
Okay. Yeah.
All right, you guys can do
Yeah,
your
I
fashion
mean,
thing.
yeah,
Um,
him guy's my yay or nay.
Them guys are here.
all
Sage
right,
knows
next
best. They always
episode
know
is going
best.
to be say yes to the dress.
Say yes to the dress. Okay, I would say this, but like longer
Yeah,
if it's a ball. But yes, agreed.
agreed. Okay,
Agreed.
you like it?
With like gloves. Yeah.
There are actual like there's a sleeved version of it.
Is this like a Genshin or this is like a
No,
GI like
It's like I found just random dress online. It looks
okay, because
very
it's giving GI. Okay.
Suddenly, out of the store, a purple worm bursts from the floor.
Ew.
Everyone roll initiative.
No. Not like sleeves, but like long gloves.
okay. We can just say long gloves because that
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Are you actually rolling initiative?
No, you are
No.
not rolling initiative. A purple worm did not burst out of the thing. I was joking.
The worm is the man from Say Yes to the Dress.
Yeah.
What am I putting this in party? Am I
What's
putting this
that
in
guy's
party
name?
zone? Player zone?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
I don't need to.
No, put it in. I want to see. We've done role play for this, so I want to see it.
Okay.
Because I want to see.
It's generally like that, except it's general color.
I think
the normal-
Randy
It's
Finoli.
the skirt part's a little bit long on the longer end, I would
Mhm.
say, and of course I'm wearing
yes.
like long, like the long gloves, like you were talking, like the long like fancy like silken gloves. Are you talking about like those kind or like?
Yes. Yeah, like
Yeah,
silk
yeah.
elbow long gloves.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the. How am I gonna transport this?
That is a her question, not a him guy question.
Oh,
A
fuck.
Naomi question.
Oh, how did Naomi give it to me? In a box?
It's a dress. It's handed you the dress, sort of folded, or you gently fold it. Part of it is folded up, the actual sort of like chest part, but all of the frills remain unfolded.
Fuck. Do you have any form of packaging? I'm gonna be traveling with this all the way back to Wilkinson. Don't want it damaged.
Well, have you any magical abilities?
Yes.
Oh,
Or I know people.
well,
that-
can you do say this? And Naomi goes and twists her finger lightly, and just sort of this arcane swirl goes around him guy, just cleaning him up the body.
Oh, that one.
Prez?
Yes, I believe the pronunciation is prestidigitation.
Oh, I have a mage hand, or he can carry it for a while. Float behind me, carrying
Wait,
it.
how does prestidigitation do like help any? Oh, it just cleans it. Oh, duh. Oh, okay. Easy.
If you wish to press it down into a more carryable situation, you can use your prestidigitation to, and the problem should be solved.
Understandable. Thank you.
Yes,
For
of course.
everything you've done.
Of course. Remember to keep me in mind, and if anyone asks, tell them where you got it.
Will do. What's the name of the place, Clark?
It is called the Couturier.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Let me just copy it in here.
Yeah, put it in like player zone or whatever.
I will put it in the
Yeah,
NPC repository.
Awesome.
All right, so
And we are heading back.
or the Coutureur. Wait, Couturier. It's French. It's French.
I know.
Naomi was supposed to be French, but I cannot do a female French accent. I cannot do a French accent
It was
either.
alright. I
It
could
was all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Regardless, you are now all gathered back together. It's about 4 p.m. outside of the tavern. What would you like to do?
Does everyone have their things? Are
Yeah.
we all
Yeah.
set to go?
I'm all ready.
Yeah.
I guess we're finally leaving after all the shit we've been through. Once again, I'm sorry for causing all of the problems we went through the last week.
It's alright. It's part of the adventure.
That's the nicest answer I probably could have received. Thank you, ass.
Hey, I got a crossbow out of it. I'm happy.
Okay then, let's go.
All right.
We have a job to do.
So you go. You
Herald tremendous amounts of fish.
You collect anything that you had left over at the Mayor's Rest. You are greeted. You are given a fond farewell by Shannon, who seems truly displeased to see you leave, having knowing, of course, how much you spent on libations during your previous visit.
Before I leave, I'm gonna give Trevor a hug.
All right,
Give him a hug.
Hug Trevor.
gotcha. Give him a hug.
Press
He
X to hug Trevor.
just sort of he sighs heavily as you do, just sort of a. He goes, and as you leave, the second you walk out the door, you hear Shannon yell to him, "Trevor, back to work." All right. So you go and you slowly make your way out through the inner ring once more. If any of you would like to purchase any spoiled oranges or broken, stolen pocket watches or jewelry, now is your final chance to do so in the outer ring.
Is it real jewelry?
As real as they tell you it is.
All right, moving on.
All right. So you reach the out. You go. You are equipped back onto your cart, and you head eastward, taking the road back to the Star Crossing.
East. I said west.
Where's the map? I haven't seen the world map in some time.
Oh, right, the world map. What is
World
it
map,
called?
world map, world map.
I feel like I definitely had it here. No, not that. Oh, did I actually lose it? Oh, I did. Oops. Give me one moment.
He's
Let me-
joking.
He's joking.
So I just noticed how weird the sprawl is outside of Ilum. Like it just kind of stops. You know.
Oh, no, I definitely have this downloaded. Hold up, let me.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, we're bagging up and we're heading out.
Yep. I just had to take a break for a second. I had to recharge after the intense character moment.
And emotional repercussions.
That'd be a great spell.
Intense.
Emotional
Emotional
repercussions.
repercussions at 4th level.
Nice.
After you cast it, you can charge some. You can take somebody to court for $5 in actual damages and $10 million in emotional damages. Oh, there's the world map.
Have I not shown?
There
Oh, wait, no, I fucked up. That's why. Okay, hold up. Let me hide this. That's why. It's because I put it in the fucking other map. Okay, that's fine. Lock. I need map.
He's still joking.
Open Ilum. There we go. There's your fucking map. You fuckers. There
Gotta wait
we
like
go.
3 seconds. There we
Yep,
go.
there we
There's
go.
a white
All right.
bar. Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yes, the
cool.
white bar is now gone. It's the map. And look, your little crab icon is back.
Yay!
Alright. So, shit, I scrolled up on this too far.
Can I go to Pension to get my pension? Not old enough yet, I guess.
You cannot, not yet. So, oh, that's still not the right. There we go. That's the right page.
So where are we headed?
So it takes about an hour or two for you to reach the Star Crossing. You go, you exit Ilum, you cross, go across the river, follow along the walls, and sort of that outward sprawl for a little while. You go and you can hear these screams coming from a massive stadium on the other side of the
Oh,
river.
cool.
And you go and you finally reach the Star Crossing. Once again, you are stopped at the entrance of the knee-high Pentagon Wall by 3 guards. You are stopped by 3 guards. About 2 dozen other guards are wandering about, tending to the other entrances or just overlooking some of the fortifications. One of the 3 guards who approaches you is a dwarf, while the other 2 are identical tieflings, with the exception of their mirrored horn piercings. The dwarf steps up to the side of Harold. Hello, where is it that you are heading?
We're heading to Wilkinson.
And for what business?
I'm going home, and these nice guys are giving me a ride.
Interesting. Please tell me more about your hometown.
Are these wait, perception? I'd like to roll perception. Why are these guys approaching us?
They're guards.
They are guards.
Oh, they're guards?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. As this dwarf starts to make some casual conversation with you, the 2 tieflings walk around, they examine the cart, and then they stop right in front of Asf. They look up to him and start to speak in this deep, growling tone, which none but he understands. And they look up to you and they say, "Greetings, brother. Come you from Daltrey?"
Yeah, I'm just on a bit of a stroll with my friends here. I have a debt to them. We're kind of traveling as a group.
Wonderful. We were gifted a marvelous coincidence earlier today.
Please tell.
Lady Randarius came through the crossing this morning, heading to Wilkinson for some pageant. It was a real treat to see her. It has been many years since we have seen home.
DM, can I roll for knowledge of this person?
Yes, you can.
Let's see, that is that's only a 9.
Can I
Okay,
enhance ability?
Would you have
Um,
advantage on that?
Check.
Would you have advantage or?
I would say
This
no
is a
to.
history check.
Yeah, this would be a history check.
Oh, well then it's a 13 at
Oh.
least.
Okay, 13. Yeah, and I wouldn't say you can enhance ability
Yeah,
on this
'cause
because
I
you don't
don't
really
know what
know
he's
this
talking about,
conversation,
yeah.
what this is about. So with 13,
Okay.
you know that Lady Min Randarius is the wife and wait, what's his
Matriarch?
not matriarch, but she's the wife of, I believe, I want to make sure I get the name right here. Yes, of Atmos Randarius, the tiefling lord who oversees Daltrey. You, with a 13, you know that she is human, and that is all you can really decipher beyond that.
Okay, I think that's quite enough information to know. Oh, interesting. I will have to give her my regards unto the Lord.
Yes, please do. And have safe travels eastward.
Have safe times, my friends.
Indeed. May you find only good fortune. And they step back from the cart. At this point, the dwarf is finishing up this honestly not very funny anecdote that happened to him a couple days ago that the rest of you were privy to. And you are allowed through the Starry Crossing. This time,
Right.
with all of your
What
coin.
language did they speak to me in?
Infernal.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm. So you are now over here.
I'm just gonna say to the group, let's just not say we work for any groups like the Locust because of how we had to pay last time. So if we're just say we're escorting me to Wilkinson, I believe it will be the easiest route to go.
I have also reason to believe we might have an easy time there due to some associates that I might know.
Yeah, those
And you
I
might
heard,
have seen
Associates?
just now.
I heard those 2 guards were talking to you. What was that about?
Might be some bigwig Daltrey thing going on here.
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson, yeah.
Why would people from Daltrey go to Wilkinson? Would I know
Well,
anything about that, Clark? Or no?
I don't really know either. I just know who the party is. I guess we'll find out.
You wouldn't really know anything about this. This was like very, very minor gossip years before your time.
That's why I said we'll find out.
Yeah, this is something that he would more know as a citizen of Daltrey.
Got it. Okay. I don't know.
All right. So you're gone. You've passed through the Star Crossing, and about 2 minutes after you exit, you hear this sudden voice from inside your cart. Finally, I hate going through the crossing.
Excuse me?
Hello?
In almost the blink of an eye, you notice that there is now a man sitting on the back of your cart.
Wait, where the hell is our friend Crypto? Do we leave without Crypto?
No, Crypto's on. Crypto's on.
No, I'm
Crypto's
with you
here.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Crypto's sitting there. Looking at this man, he's dressed in this damaged blue robe and a long maroon scarf which dangles across on either side of his neck. His chest is decorated with several different amulets and wrappings. Looking at him, it's like almost hard to look at him directly because his form is slightly illuminated with these ever-changing colors of light. He gazes at you guys friendly, but his smile is off-putting, like that of a hunter finding prey snared in a trap.
I agree.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for helping me through that. That was quite nice of you.
Who the hell
fuck
are you? And why are you in that cart?
Oh, you don't recognize me? I'm your divine, of course.
I cast
What do you
prestidigitation on
mean?
him to dim him down a bit.
What do you mean by divine?
Oh, well, I'm your divine, of course, the one from whom you gain all your powers and everything. Ooh.
Mother Nature.
Can I insight
I
check
didn't
that?
imagine you'd look like that.
You can go ahead, insight check.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, insight check.
16.
16. He is lying through his teeth, and as you stare into his eyes,
Hold on.
you
I
hear
would like
the
to-
sound of his laughter echoing in your mind.
Fuck.
Can
Yes.
I quickly whip
would
out
like-
my
I would like to cast the prestidigitation to make him look less bright because him guy does not like how shiny this guy is.
All right. As you go to cast prestidigitation to sort of darken this aura, he glares at you, still like smiling that happy smile, but his eyes look more intense now. He just snaps his fingers, and the spell disappears in your hands.
Can I
That's
So
a,
you're
can I whip out
that's,
my
a, that's a quite fine how do you do. You haven't even asked me my name yet.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's your
that's
name?
very
And can I
cool.
whip out my hand crossbow and load it?
All right. What's your name?
Wait, is he like sitting right? He's like sitting right across from me.
He's sitting on the back side of the cart. If you guys are sort of sitting like on either side, he's sitting all the way on the back.
All right, I'm like kind of stood up a little bit, and my hand's like pointing at him,
Yeah,
and I'm
let's see
like,
what this
my hand's
does.
ready. The blast. What's your name then?
My name is Ron, and also, please put down your arm. You don't want to hurt it again.
Who's the Battle of Wits guy?
How do you know I hurt my arm?
Oh, I know many things. In fact,
To
that
your
is actually
purpose.
why I am here. I have recently come into a bit of power, the kind of power which is frankly unfathomable, and I am looking for some, how you say, worshippers.
Pardon me?
As he says worshippers, there's this the glowing aura sends out some colored sparks which like burst like fireworks around him. Yes, some worshippers, please. That would be wonderful. So, go on.
You're
Worship.
barking up the wrong tree, friend. I already
Why
am
should
under
we
some
worship
form
you?
of protection.
What do you got to offer us in return?
What
I
Oh,
mean,
what is
if
it?
anything.
Well, what is it that you desire? Oh, wait, here. Allow me to think. For you, yes, you are one of a
No.
naturey sort. Yes, something you would desire. And he goes and he points directly at you. Check your pocket.
I look in my pocket.
You reach into your pocket and you pull out just a handful of bloody deer teeth.
You just like have a lot of shit on us.
What am I supposed to do with these? It's like taking out the teeth without honoring the animal that you took them from.
Puts deer teeth in people's pockets.
What would you like? Would you like some different kind of teeth? Here, check your pockets.
Who's He wanted teeth, dude. Get out of the fucking truck. Get out of
I'm
our
not
truck.
looking. I'm not looking for teeth. Are you looking to lose some?
Oh, hey, yo.
Hearing this, his smile just gets growing. Oh, you're sharp. I like you, but it seems that I have more teeth than I could possibly need. Thank you.
Is he paying? Who's he paying attention to right now?
Almost all of you. He just keeps gazing across. Would you like to see any more teeth? I can show you mine, perhaps.
I don't want to see any of your teeth. Just get the fuck out of our cart.
No, please, 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 don't be too hasty. Come now. Now, think of this. All I ask in return for the worship is it's very little. The devotion, minor dietary changes, the soul of a firstborn child, perhaps, but I'm just spitballing. These are negotiable.
I'm already under some divine protection, so I'm good.
Oh, and what divine is that? Perhaps I can have a speak
Don't
with him.
tell him. Don't tell him.
I don't know.
Well, my name is Ron. You now know more
Yeah.
about me than you do about them. So, when should I be expecting that firstborn?
Never.
Sarah, canonically asexual.
No.
Children now? Why are we talking about
No
children?
kidding.
Well, may I be honest with you for a moment?
This is the first
No.
time.
Oh no, I have been plenty honest before. I was not
I'd like
lying when
you-
I said I put deer teeth in his
Okay.
pocket.
You were lying
can
about
show
being
you.
divine.
These are real deer teeth. I'm concerned where they came from at this point.
Oh, never mind with that. This is my first, one of my first attempts to gain followers, worshippers, and I was hoping. I have been watching your actions for some time, and I believe that you would be a wonderful first devout, if you will.
Who's he
I
talking
mean, I
to?
guess what are your aims?
Is he talking to Nick, or who's he talking to? Or just
I'm
He's
just
talking to the
general,
entire. He is
probably.
talking to the entire
Yeah.
party. It's honestly a little bit dizzying watching his head just like go back and forth like super fast the entire time while he's talking. It's
have
as
no-
if he's trying to make eye contact with all of you at once.
I have no interest in
I'm
you
gonna like
in
spin my head
whatsoever.
around on a swivel joint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Distract him. Can you distract him?
Yeah.
I will hit him.
Wait, no,
and
he's
then-
Da-dee-da-da-da-dee.
Wait, he's looking at all of us but Bones, because Bones is driving the cart.
No, it's true. I am driving the cart. I have proficiency in land vehicles.
Yes,
Yeah, God bless.
you have made
I
that
have
abundantly
proficiency in all
clear.
terrain vehicles.
All right, what
If I
would
get
you?
summon steed, can I like make Harold my steed?
We'll discuss this later.
Well, can I ask it what his aims are? I guess.
Oh, my aims. Yes. I don't exactly have many. General, general, good, evil, chaos, whatever. I have no
Order.
specific alignments, so to say.
There was 2 bad alignments that you described out of the 3. I don't necessarily trust whatever comes out of your mouth.
Oh, do you desire order? Is that something you enjoy?
No. What
desire you to
desire
get
is
the
for you
fuck
to
out of my
the
cart.
Fine. He goes. He leans back. He like lays back and falls off of the cart, but he does not fall. He is now levitating behind you, floating with you. Is that
Yeah,
better?
No! Stop!
Can I
falling!
counterspell that? Levitation? If you casted it?
Let me see. You can certainly try.
I can try.
You can certainly try.
Alright, this
Oh
is
wait, no, it's a second level. Yeah.
it's a second level. Yeah, it's levitate is a second level spell.
All right.
I'm gonna cast it at third level. Yeah, it's a third level spell, so
All right. So you go and you counterspell. He
I
or go ahead.
yeah, I'm just gonna I see him as soon as I see him starting to hover, I'm just gonna snap my finger and counterspell it.
All right. He goes and he falls back, and for a moment, you can sort of see a very slight bit of panic. but he goes, lands on his feet, and then just appears right back on the cart about a minute later, or a few seconds later. Now that was not very nice. And to think after I have given you such wonderful gifts.
He even gave us teeth.
Bloody deer teeth.
Well, what gift do you want? Do you want, I don't know.
If you
Oh
say
my
you're a
God.
divine being, then you should be able to do something like grant someone to do this, and I proceed to cast Eldritch Blast into the sky.
Okay. You
I'd
go.
like to at the same time discharge my bolt.
Into where?
At the guy.
His head.
Oh no!
All right.
He's
I don't want to
distracted,
actually do that, by
Do
the
you?
way.
Okay.
I'm
you
just
need
kidding.
you need to make these decisions very clear to me.
Okay.
Okay. So you go and you blast Eldritch Blast up into the sky, and he says, "Oh, that's adorable, wonderful, good job. That is a decent power for a divine, I presume, but only a fraction of what I could offer you."
So what can you offer then? Because all you've been offering us are teeth from wild animals.
Well, I believe that was what he wanted.
He never said that.
He is of nature. He desires the teeth of animals. Do you not? What do you desire? You like?
What do you think
Pretty
I want?
shitty fucking.
What do I want?
Divines are usually supposed to be
Ron.
kind of prophetic, and you don't actually
Ron,
know.
what do I desire?
Oh, I don't know. Here, he snaps his finger. Check your pockets.
What's in my pockets?
Bloody
What
deer
is in
teeth.
my
No,
pockets?
your pouch is filled. Your pocket is filled with a bunch of these like really really small. You can hold them all in your hand. Just small little holy symbols. The small little like carved holy symbols. Like, I don't know. You can go and like look at them. Perhaps they will call out to you. I mean, or consider also you can reject your current divine and fall within my purview.
I'm going to now ignore him, and I'm going to meditate.
And Ron, what is it that I desire?
Yes, let me think. Let me see. Yes, now check your pocket. And he snaps. Bones. Suddenly you feel this like jolting of the cart as it like goes and tips over a little to one side before landing back.
I'm gonna lean over to the other side. I'm not really paying attention. I'm just
Yeah.
counterbalancing it.
Yeah, just landing back down onto the other side. Looking back, you can see that there is a table covered in cards that had appeared into the road. He was something about a table. Was I right?
Well, he seems to be sort of legit. This is
Legit? In what way? He gave one person deer teeth. He gave someone mystical symbols. Sarah's not even paying
I
attention
still
anymore.
don't know where
And
these
what-
deer teeth have come from.
We don't know where the deer
As you're
teeth came from.
as you're taking them out, you start to notice they seem to be replenishing.
And blood? Like.
This is a curse, not a gift.
Yeah, so Clark, I'm doing some
like replenishing blood to seep out.
Or no, you go and you like remove the teeth from your pocket, and then as you go to grab the rest of them,
Filling
it's
up.
full
God.
again.
Yeah, Clark, I'm gonna
Stop
try and
filling up.
I'm gonna try and do some form of connection with my actual deity of unknown nature.
All
See if I
right,
can get anything.
you
To see if I
go.
can like.
It says kill him.
where did this table spawn again?
It's in your
It
pocket.
basically spawned underneath the cart. It was a very like Skyrim moment when you clip into something.
Okay.
Like he tried to spawn something where something else was there, so it just sort of like jostled the cart.
Okay.
So continue, but don't talk to me. I'm going to shut off Fox News for my dog.
All right.
Ugh.
So you go, Sarah, and you sit and you reach out into your mind, and as you attempt to commune, you hear that similar voice that you heard before.
The
It
last
just says,
kill him.
"Be warned. Do not anger him. He is more dangerous than you could possibly imagine. And then you hear also in your mind just, hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
And the connection is severed.
Oh. I immediately look over to Ron.
Have a nice chat.
I try to.
Well,
Dude, what do you want?
I
Why-
want worshippers. I wish for you to worship me. Of course, it
Well,
does seem
None of us
that
would
you
like
are
to
not.
worship you.
It does
If-
seem
if-
you are not as willing as I had hoped.
If you, I think I can help you in some way.
Yeah. How can you help me? Will you bring me a worshipper?
Potentially, I know the perfect place for you to go where they need worshippers and help.
Yes.
It's called
Oh.
a dry gully.
Oh God.
I'm back.
It's a barren wasteland with people living there who are in desperate need of something, and what they need is a person to worship, to lead them out into the
Of
right
desperation.
direction of that of desperation.
We're sending everybody to Dry
Oh,
Gully.
you
We're
would
gonna go back,
loose
and it's
me
gonna be-
on that town.
Do you want worshippers or not, dog?
Oh, yes, you shall do fine, but it shall only take you some time, I presume.
It just takes some time.
Well, just know that all it shall take is for one of you to shake my hand, and our deal is struck.
Struck with
But-
what? What? Wait, no, hold your horses there. What?
Can I get a
what-
little
what
update?
part-
What's the deal?
What's the deal? We
what-
told you where to
the deal?
go. You can go. Goodbye.
Him guy, just let him be. Just let him be.
You're
Hmm.
telling me you're gonna have someone just randomly jump on the card? I'm not having another Tundo situation. Tundo was 10 times better. I prefer 10 Tundos compared to this guy.
This guy's a
This is a
bigger.
Tendo type situation.
This man is a
Hmm.
much bigger.
Tundo. What is a tundo?
He was
Tundo
a.
is a person who
unique
I'd much prefer to
individual.
be here rather than the likes of you.
Oh,
He was a
you wish
unique
for him to be here. I can.
No, no, you're not.
Oh my god! I would have laughed so hard if you summoned.
I can bring him here as a simple spell
No.
for a
No.
god like I.
If you bring him here and you leave, could you do that? You would have to leave. I would prefer him to be here and you to leave.
So if I were to bring him to you and I were to leave,
And you were
would.
to leave. No.
you-
Here's the list.
Pepe,
No,
excuse me.
hold up. No. I'm gonna give you a list of
Ba,
criteria
ba, ba, ba.
for you to leave. Okay? Hold on. Shut your yap. Okay? You have
This
to leave. You
divine
have to leave
business
us
is far more
entirely
complicated than I
alone.
thought.
Yeah. Maybe you're not cut out for it. I don't know.
What race does he look like? What does he look like?
Make me an investigation
Hey.
check.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I am
lay your
also-
terms. Lay your terms, Goliath.
11.
Kind of seems like mortal, human. He doesn't have pointed ears.
Mine is a natural 19.
Oh, to determine race?
Human? Yeah,
Human, yes.
he's human. Okay.
Or at least appears human, physically.
Appears human. Physically. Okay, can I check him for arcane energy or whatever like that? And would I know what class? Perceivable class.
Make me an arcana check.
Okay. Perceivable class.
Arcana.
That is a
25.
12 plus 6, so a mod 20.
Modded
Or
20.
Mod 18. Mod 18.
Modded
sorry.
18. Okay. With your knowledge of the arcane and seeing all of the things that he has done with just a whim, you can't exactly determine a certain class or anything, but you can tell that there is something strangely arcane about this being. You cannot determine whether it is strictly arcane or it is divine, but there's something unconventional about the way in which he has wielded this magic.
Unconventional in like a good or bad way.
That is entirely up to your purview.
I don't like the likes of this guy.
So, what are your conditions? You wish for me to transport your good friend Tundo here?
No, not a good friend. If you were to leave us alone to go find worshippers elsewhere, to do that, I would much prefer it if you were to do that and then have Tundo here.
I shall. Okay. So let us shake.
Come back.
Let us shake on that, then. I, for the time being, shall disappear and search for worshippers elsewhere, while you all are left with your good friend Tundo. But I will warn you.
Don't touch the individual.
I shall return. Please, just shake my hand.
No. I'm not shaking a poor sinner's hand. Okay, I've learned not to do this. Okay. Could you just go somewhere else? You will not find worshippers here.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna cast guidance. I'm gonna do guidance.
Well,
okay.
You might not have to. My persuasion is plus 12. I had a 10 plus 12. And
Jesus
what's your
Christ.
guidance? What's your
It's a
guidance?
1d4. Just add a 1d4.
So 22 plus 3. 25 persuasion.
25. All right, one moment, please.
And we're dead. Party wiped. He killed all of us.
That would be a pretty funny ending.
Well, it is clear to me that at the current moment you are not at an open mind, and that is understandable. Just know that should you ever need me in a moment of distress, deathly distress, might I add, you may call upon me, and perhaps then we shall strike a deal. But until then, what was that?
Sounds like a threat.
But until then, I shall leave you. Goodbye. He goes, and he snaps his fingers, and he disappears into a puff of smoke.
So, okay, if he could do that the whole time, why didn't he do that to get through the goddamn gate?
Because he wanted to talk to us because we looked like worshippers.
In what way? I am the most against religion person you could ever meet.
As you say this...
Doesn't seem like the smartest divine in the world.
As you say this, you are deafened by this loud arcane thunder which seems to happen above you. You gaze up, Harold in shock, just completely stops. The cart jolts to a halt.
Ah, shit.
A circular a circle of arcane energy hovers above the cart, growing and growing in power until finally you see clarity. You see the sky coming through there, but not the sky above you, a different sky. There are clouds there, and you hear screaming. Ah, fuck! Smack! Landing right in the center of your cart is Tundo.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god!
Let's go!
And the arcane gate above you closes.
Turn back, and we will not.
You voted, we listened.
Guy, I was told not to anger him, and I think you did.
I don't think I angered him. I literally said
What the fuck is going on here?
Welcome back,
Yes,
Tundo.
who is this person?
Who are you? Where the fuck am I?
Welcome back to the Low Cost Crusaders.
You don't remember us, Tundo?
Oh, fuck. What? Who did I fucking piss? Who the fuck did I piss off now?
We have to figure out
A
where
guy
to put
Not
named
these.
us.
A guy named Ron.
I don't fucking know who that is. Why the fuck am I here? I was on a goddamn beach, overlooking the goddamn ocean. I was having a wonderful time at a fucking Mai Tai.
Well, too bad. We're going to Wilkinson.
Christ, that's all the way across Fuchsia. Jeez. Oh.
Don't worry. We're probably about. Clark, how long would I know? Trip to be.
It's like a 2-day journey.
Yeah, we're about 2 days from Wilkinson. We'll be there. We'll be there in no time.
Why did I? Why am I always brought in with you fucks?
This is literally the second time that you've been involved with us. Don't be such a dink. I don't know.
I
True,
just.
but this time they were instantaneously teleported
You
to us
had a
against
nice
their will.
long 2-week vacation from us. Welcome back to the Low Cost Crusaders. We should get you a patch. So anyway, I can send a message to Morris to get him a patch.
This man a pet.
Give this man a
man a
patch. I like this man. Give him a promote him.
I
like the
swear.
color
Can
of your
we,
jib.
this is the
I like
second campaign where we've included an NPC in our party.
I like the cut of your jib. Give him a promotion.
God, why am I? Why the fuck am I here? Why the fuck am I here? What did I do? Can you send me back?
I
Kinda.
don't think so.
I had a good
That's what
chance. I had a good
it is.
chance. It was this waitress. It was great. Everything was gonna be great. And now I'm fucking here.
Sucks to be you, I guess.
Tendo, let me paint you a picture. Glorious ball. You in a fancy suit. Many bedazzling women to charm
There
and
are-
enchant.
There
Shut
are
the fuck
quite
up, Sarah. And just imagine, wouldn't that be 20 times better than a beach?
I guess given the option between being dead and being with you all, it seems a difficult choice. But sure, I'll go to the fucking ball. What the,
Alright,
what
onward.
the fuck? All right.
I am the most unreligious person you could ever meet. And out of the sky.
All right. So, you continue eastward. Your trip to Wilkinson has been some of the easiest travel that you have experienced. You traveled for 2 days on a marked, well-kept road, interrupted only by the occasional guard patrol, ensuring that you're safe, you're not carrying any contraband. Is there anything you guys would like to be doing during this downtime? And would you like to be stopping at inns for the night, or would you like to camp out?
Probably just
Camp out.
Just camp out. It's just I know the trail.
I can
the
do
road is steady.
I can do my thing too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be meditating the entire time.
Okay. Yeah, your nights don't go by pretty easily. I will say each day you are taking 8 psychic damage from Tundo's complaining.
No, I said I would.
Each
I
day.
would literally take him over the guy any day. Him guy is
Yeah,
actually
that's a lot of physical damage.
a
for
lot of
one
Yeah, no,
Damage.
it's
campaign.
psychic. It's like 1 point of psychic damage per hour of his complaining. I think that's pretty fair.
That is
It's
fair.
Wilkinson's mostly fucking like it's flat farmland, pretty much. That's
Yeah,
all it
you
is.
as you camp out, you each take watch, but it's nothing. The most exciting thing you see are some deer running by.
Oh my god, also out of character, I was driving
One
back
of
from
them-
work
One
today.
of them is missing teeth.
No. But today I was driving back on the Northway from to home from Elizabethtown, and I
Like,
passed
dude,
it like
don't-
I passed a dead fucking deer in the middle of the Northway, and I said, "Oh my god!" And then I went up the road, and there's a car parked on the side of the road, and the front was absolutely destroyed.
Oh,
Like
jeez.
they hit it,
Jesus.
Jeez.
but they
Oh,
weren't driving away. Like their windshield
so-
was like cracked to hell.
Clark, as we're approaching town,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at everyone. Okay.
Or you have a little bit before you get to town.
I'm gonna
Or
regardless, I'm gonna
wait, no, never mind. You guys are there.
okay,
okay.
yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. Here's the thing. I will be brutally honest with you. Do not use magic at all.
Can you guys hear me?
At
Whatsoever.
all.
At no magic.
We can hear you, Mitosh.
Okay.
That's fine, I guess.
Oh.
Who will have
And he's gone.
He said,
And
"Can you
guys
hear
me?
us?"
Everyone's going, yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Just
can you guys
leave.
hear me? Can you hear me?
No.
Dad.
No,
Okay.
The,
Okay.
the internet
Alright.
was
Tesh
bugging out.
has left the chat.
Go
The
ahead,
internet was
Sarah.
bugging out.
Yeah.
Be no magic. Be extremely polite because these people are all wealthy and there's lots of guards everywhere. Don't talk to the wrong people. And most of all, call me. Don't say my name. Just don't say my name.
Damn.
What?
Well,
What?
seems like you got a alternate agenda here, buddy. I mean, that's what I'm
I
taking
mean,
away from the situation.
What do you mean? I brought a dress. I'm going home. What do you want?
Oh, well, never mind. Sure.
I mean, there's not that much else to say. Just don't use magic. I've lived here my whole life and I've had to pretty much almost hide it.
Well,
So
I
far,
don't know
so
any
good.
magic.
So far, so good. Everyone here except you, I'm pretty sure has no magic has magical abilities.
I don't need magic to hide or anything. I should be fine.
And don't be weird.
Weird. Weird.
Oh
Weird.
yeah, don't be fucking weird. Yeah, this is
Won't
Out
be
of all
weird,
the-
but
out
good
of
I.
the most
idea.
normal one
Good
here.
idea, Sarah. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say your fucking name anymore. The fucking Blondie. Yeah, that'll go over great.
Blondie works. I could work with Blondie.
I fucking hate it here.
Be weird
Are
in
you
front of
a-
those
I-
fucking Daltrey fucks.
I almost
I hate it.
I put an arm around Tundo's shoulders and I go, buddy, I am
What's up,
so
Crypto?
glad you're here.
Do you know where I can find any sort of tables in the area?
there's a tavern in town.
Okay.
And there's a plenty of rich folk, so you might be able to get a fair bit of coin from them.
All right. Sounds
This
good
is your
to me.
heaven. Live in it.
Make
Live
some
in it.
money.
Revel in it.
Revel in it. To Wilkinson then.
Onward.
All right.
Onward to adventure.
Hello.
So,
Adventure awaits.
Howdy-ho.
it
Zonda
takes
awaits.
it takes a couple hours from when you see Wilkinson until you actually get to the main gate. From a few miles out, you've been able to see this massive windmill which is overlooking the town. You see you reach the town walls right around noon. The walls themselves are made out of white stones, painted with these glorious patterns in each section, which don't exactly match up together, but are almost independent art pieces, each flowing together. You are met by two human guards dressed in armor over top green clothes. What then? State your business.
These fellows are bringing me home and have a job that they're here to do.
A job? For who, might I ask?
I believe it's the Jenkins family.
Hmm. The Jenkins family? Interesting. We certainly haven't heard any of that in the guard.
It's probably because it's a private matter.
Oh, yes, clandestine. That's how they say it in there. Well, go on, go right ahead. And you now enter into Wilkinson. You should be able to see the map now.
Yeah, like I said, lots of people, lots of guards.
As you enter into the town of Wilkinson, you can see that there are houses on either side of the road. The homes to the northwest are small, densely packed, but very well kept. The houses to your southwards towards the river are far larger and more spread out, and they have these thin roads which wind between them, defining the estates of each house. You can see further, if you continue the road straight, you'll reach a bit of a town square where it seems they are setting up for some sort of festival.
Looks to be a chessboard beyond.
Oh,
Chess.
those are the farms.
Ah,
You ever heard
very
of crop-
interesting.
you ever heard of,
A very interesting crop rotation pattern. they
Yeah, I
have
was about to
going
say
on
it's
here.
it's crop rotation. You can't plant the same thing there like twice.
I know, just a very interesting pattern. Haven't seen it before, especially in Holbeck or back home.
All right, where would you like to head? Make your way to the Jenkins estate, head up to town square.
I'm sweating profusely.
I wonder why.
I want to head to a tavern.
I'm gonna hop the cart.
Just kind of like
Sarah's hopped
jump
cart.
over it.
I'm jumping out of the cart. I'm jumping out of the cart,
All right.
and I'm running home. I'm fucking it. I'm running.
All right.
I jump out and I follow Sarah.
All right. The
Well,
rest of you-
Bones, it looks like Sarah might be going home.
I follow. Where Sarah goes, I follow.
All right. You can definitely keep up with Sarah. I believe
You see a giant man running after.
Oh,
a
I'm Misty
small
Step. Oh no,
person.
I'm not. I can't.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea. That's a All right. Okay, so they're running. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
Follow! I yell back.
Can I-
Follow us!
Definitely follow.
Can
Why
I?
would chase?
I'll follow. But on the
Yeah.
way, can I like?
No, wait, no, we just have
quickly,
the cart. Just have
yeah,
Harold
yeah.
follow.
Harold,
All right, so
away with us.
okay, so who's staying in the cart?
I think everyone but me and him guy are in the cart.
Okay, so him guy,
Sure.
you're able to keep up with Sarah running through this. Bones, I'm gonna need you to make a survival check just to keep a general
Survival in the
direction of the
suburbs.
way in which you're heading.
I'm good at survival. 19 plus 6.
All right, that's perfectly fine. You go and you're working these trails like a master. All of you, as you're sort of running through these, Sarah, I assume you're running not on the roads and you're just running straight.
I'm running the best way I know back to my place,
Okay,
my house.
so all of this and the rest of you as well, you're passing across
Can I-
several mansions. From
Can
one,
I possibly? Do I see anybody out? Can I ask them a question?
Yes, you certainly can. As you are going through all of these manors, you hear some gentle pipe music from one. From another, you see an older man sculpting this bizarre statue out of clay out in his yard. There are dozens of servants and noble people traipsing around their properties and enjoying the sunny day. What would you like to ask? And or who as well?
Good sir. Just the old guy, I guess. The old timer.
The sculptor. Okay.
Yeah, things look pretty nice here, but what goes on across the river?
Across the river.
Yeah.
What? That's where the quarry is, of course.
Okay. Just was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
that's all.
He goes to start to introduce himself, and he just keeps riding along. Oops, that's all. All right.
It just
All
looks it just looks darker and stranger compared to this land, but that might be part of the map making. I just wanted
It
to
is.
check.
It's to show that it's like a quarry. It's like a rocky area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rocks.
All right. So, him guy, you and Sarah arrive at the destination. It's going to take a couple more minutes for everyone else to get there, just based on the road layout. Sort of winding your way around.
I go, Sarah, wait up.
You are now outside of your house.
I'm just gonna stare at it. I'm just gonna keep staring at it. I'm just gonna like wide-eyed stare at it as I'm catching my breath and just wait for the rest of the cart, I guess, to catch up.
All right. You go and you hear the cart go and creak its way across the road and stop to a halt.
This is my home.
Why? Why were you running? Wait.
Why are you
Why?
running?
Why are you running?
Why were you running?
I just had to. I felt like I just had to come right back home. I'm gonna slowly make my way up to the front door
All right.
and knock on the door.
You go and you knock on the door, and you hear some sort of general shout.
I'm gonna yeah, my hood's down, my hair. I'm gonna fix my hair as I'm waiting.
Mhm.
Just brush myself off.
So you go and you go and the door opens up and you are met by a face you recognize, though it has certainly seems to have changed since you had last seen it. He is in his early 30s, though it is clear that something has aged him. A streak of gray hair runs across his scalp like a river through a field of golden wheat. His hands are covered with these minuscule cuts and scratches, making them perpetually hued. His tie is draped over to one shoulder to avoid it getting caught in what seems to be something he was working on. He gazes at you, wiping his glasses with his tie. What is going on? What is going on?
Hey, brother.
Alex, you're home.
I am. I'm home for a little bit.
What are you doing here? Where have you been? Mother has been sick. And
With Critical Role ass accent.
I've just been out in the world. I've made some friends.
midway through this
Ah.
sentence, he just goes and he hugs you.
Oh,
Just goes and he's just gripping onto your shoulders and onto your cape and just says, "You're back. You're back. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You're back. You're back." So I see you have made some friends. Hello, my name is Ranthian. Ranthian Claremore.
Whoa.
Well, nice. Are we all standing there?
Oh
This
yeah,
point?
that is a good question.
Yeah, at this point you were all standing on the lawn.
I say, oh dear, nice to meet you. And I kind of instinctively grab this person's hands. And can I do a medicine check?
Go ahead. What are you trying to divine?
I got a 15. I'm trying to figure out what happened to this person's hand. That's 25.
25. Looking at what's going on with his hands, there's a lot of very, very like minuscule scratches and scrapes all across it. It seems that he was working with some either working with some sort of very intricate machinery, or he was scratched very often by a very small creature.
And I let go of his hand and say, oh, sorry, just a professional interest.
Yes, of course.
he does some medical work. He was just curious about your hands.
Oh well.
I'm
sure Father will be happy to know that you're finally bringing a doctor home.
Funny.
Yes.
I haven't told
Father,
them.
we must speak to him.
I haven't told them anything. Like literally anything.
Oh,
You told us some stuff, Sarah. I don't know if it's true or not.
Sarah? No.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
No. From the
Yeah.
no. From the books, Alex.
Yeah.
God.
Sorry,
Well,
Alex.
I'm
Well,
gonna I'm gonna stretch my arms a little bit and stand in front of everyone. Give a formal curtsy bow. I would want to properly introduce you all. Now, I am Alexandrine Claremore. It is a actual final pleasure to meet you all. I didn't want to use my real name, just a simple adventuring one, and I wanted to keep it a secret as long as possible, but seeing how we're here, I had to do something about that.
So
Am I
you
supposed
lied.
to know what Alexandrine Claremore means?
Hmm?
Is there like a meaning to? Am I supposed to know what the Claremore family is or something?
No, it's just mostly I
DM
did.
question: do we know who the Claremore family is?
Yeah.
This
Good
would
question.
be a potential ass, crypto, and him guy general intelligence check.
Okay.
Bones does not know.
Bones
Bones
knows
Wait,
not.
No.
Did you say me or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, who's checking? I'm sorry.
Everyone who's
You-
not me.
Everyone
Okay.
except for
That's a
Bones.
s-
Bones knows not of society.
Wait, what is this check? Sorry.
Just a general intelligence check.
6 plus 0. I got a 6.
A
That's not very
6.
good.
Okay,
I got
you
a
know nothing.
16.
16 and crypto?
11.
11. Okay. 11. The name rings a bell. You can't exactly remember where you place it, but it certainly connects onto there's something important that you seem like you're missing. With a 16, him guy, given your less than legitimate employment nature, you know that that Claremores are some of the most desired luxury watches.
Yeah, I do. Do I have,
Yeah.
So, like
do I-
a fellow nobleman, then, sort of. My
do I
friend.
have any beef with this family, or I just know that they make watches?
No. Hearing Claremore is basically like hearing Rolex. It's that sort of like, oh, like I understand like the brand that is this last name. He looks over to you, Ranthian looks over to you, asks and says, "Oh yes, are you titled? Have you a surname?"
Morthos.
Morthos. Interesting. I do not know of you, but I am sure
From
that you are
Daltrey.
of proper standard in Daltrey, of course.
Yes, and I give a socially acceptable bow, I guess,
All right, and
in my culture.
he does so back.
I know we're gonna be here for a couple days to help the Jenkins. We're gonna need a place to stay, so hopefully, if that's okay.
Well, that's really going to depend on Ranthian. Who is at the door? You hear a voice cut through the silence of the house, sends a shiver down your spine, Sarah.
That's not my name.
Alex.
Yeah, I told Clark many
Standing.
times.
This is definitely
gonna
gonna be. Yeah. So standing now within the doorway that you can see is a woman dressed in this luxurious golden dress. Her hair is done immaculately, not a single blonde strand out of place. She looks confused for a moment and then scornfully at Alex, not saying a single word. Just looks and says, "Well?" Well?
It's
Oh.
it's good to
The
see you, Mother.
the text. Oh, there it is.
It is good to see you, Mother.
Well, I wish I could say the same. Well, perhaps next time you decide to disgrace our family name, you'll have enough common sense not to come back.
I am looking straight at the ground.
At this point, Ranthian is like, Mother, please. She has just come back. We cannot just throw her out. Oh, we cannot throw her out. It seems that she has done that quite enough to herself. Did anyone see you?
Him guy raises his hand. I think we all did, but we had no idea who she was.
Not even paying attention to you, she walks over and grabs Alex's wrist. Says, "Did anyone in town see you?"
No.
No what?
I came straight here when we got into town.
You've lost all your proper manners, too. She tosses your wrist out of her hand, storms back into the house.
Nice meeting you. Really great to see you. Love the hair.
White woman detected.
White woman detected.
Says Bones. Ranthian, looking even more pale, looks over and says, She didn't mean that. You know how she gets. She's
Yeah, I know she's always been like that.
I'm sure she's just happy. She's just surprised to see you. You know, like there's no reason.
I'll stay in town. I'll stay somewhere else if I need to. It is no problem.
No, please allow me to speak to her. I will speak to her later. I will contact you.
We will be going to the Jenkins to talk about our contract with them, and then you can meet me in town at the tavern if you want to talk to me.
Oh, certainly. I would, you know how much I hate to agree with Mother. But perhaps it is best to keep your presence here subdued.
I'll put my hood up and walking right to the cart. Nothing else to say.
Well, it was nice to meet all the rest of you, I presume. I'm sure I shall see you at some point again.
I mean, I suppose. I don't really understand what the situation is here. Are we welcome back?
Just get in the cart.
It was a pleasure.
All right.
Okay. So you go into the cart, and with Sarah's general guidance, you can bring you over towards the Jenkins estate.
The Jenkins estate.
The Jenkins estate.
The Jenkins estate.
All right. You guys want to go in? What would you like to
Knock
do?
on the door.
I'm gonna stay back a little, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's cool. You kind of just got it ruled by your mother, so
I'm just gonna just hang back.
All right. You go. You knock on the door. You are met by a older, sort of balding man, dressed in formal wear. Hello. Yes. How may I help you?
hello. We received a request for Mr. Jenkins for a situation that needs handling.
Oh yes, you are the Merced. My apologies. You are the Crusaders that we have contacted.
That's right.
Wonderful. Please come with me. They shall see you now. Are you going in, Alex?
Yeah, hood is fully up. It's way past my face.
Okay.
As far as I can put it.
Gotcha. So you
Wait,
enter.
am I standing outside? I'd like to say something to Sarah.
All right, go ahead.
What is
Before
it?
we enter, say, Sarah, I apologize for using your name in the presence of your family.
It's
I remembered what you said to me. But
just
I will tell you one thing. You don't know some of the things I've done. But I still bear my family name. I don't really expect everybody I meet to agree with my life choices or some of the ideals I have in my life, but it was an act of passion, I guess.
think you asked. Call me Alex for now on.
Alex, but I do apologize. I hope you know.
It's fine. And I knew it was gonna turn out this way anyway. Regardless. Let's head inside.
All right. You are led through the house, guided by Charles. He brings you to a study in the back where you find a man and a woman sitting at the table. They are dressed in the latest fashion, a light sundress for the woman and a silk suit for the man. Off to the side, you can notice that there is an elven man dressed in armor. From the way he stands and shifts his weight, you can tell that he seems nervous. The man in the silk suit stands. Hello, I am Wade, and this is my wife, Monica. I believe you all know why you are here.
Certainly.
Our family took a trip to the southern mountains for a little getaway, standard affair. My wife and I had to leave early for business, but our daughter Julie remained behind with Tanev here. Tanev, please, tell them what happened. The elf shuffles towards you a bit. He's still very reserved. Our caravan was attacked by robbers. We surrendered and agreed to give them any wealth we were traveling with in exchange for safe passage through the mountains. But something happened and the horses began to panic. They pulled the carriage over the side of the cliff, including myself and Mrs. Jenkins with them. I wasn't hurt too badly, but Julie... He starts to choke on his words. You hear behind you a slight squeaking sound coming from the hallway, followed by a continuous rolling. A few moments later, a wheelchair rolls through the door. Piloting it is a 22-year-old girl. You immediately can notice that her left leg is completely missing. Her brown hair flows gently to either side of the shoulders as she moves towards you. Hello, my name is Julie. Why are they here, father, mother? Oh, well, they are here to investigate the accident, to make sure that those who did this receive justice. There's a moment of brief silence as she looks over and looks around, seemingly confused at the menagerie of characters now standing in her den. And with a flash of recognition, Julie gasps and starts pushing her chair directly towards Alex. She stops right in front of her, slamming the chair into her legs and embracing her around the waist. With tearful eyes, she looks up at her and says, "Alex, you're back. You're back." And she is just breaking down in tears.
Well, I'm not going to insert myself in this situation.
Yeah, Bones is already in like a different town.
And I think this is actually a good spot to leave off for the night and pick up next week.
Right.
Hell yeah.
All
Good
right.
session.
My
Well,
back hurts
uh,
from all this fucking
Good session.
emotional baggage.
lot of character, a lot of
Lot of
character work for the
pathos.
session.
So may I say, Jake, I remember that you said not to use your name, but I'm trying to RP better, so I
Yeah,
used
no.
your name.
Honestly,
cute.
that was perfect.
That
I
was
was
great.
hoping I said it on I said that because I knew someone would say that.
Someone's gonna
so
fuck
I
it
said
up.
All right, I'm gonna be back
No,
in like
but,
15
yeah.
minutes in general.
Okay.
All right,
cool.
we'll see you. Oh yeah,
But no,
everyone to general.
I have been thinking about, like, it's ridiculous that I'm an assassin. I still bear my family name. So, like, I find it ridiculous that anybody else wouldn't also bear their family name, because it's, like, emotionally important to my character.
Mm-hmm.
for my character, it's the complete opposite.
Yeah,
Good,
no,
good
my
crackering,
character has
everyone.
seen
Good
that your
podcast.
that your family
Peace.
has been